What up, what up, what up? It's me, your boy.
It's the Mr. Aggressive.
Sorry, y'all.
It's Mr. Aggressive and Miss Shady Boots. What is going on, y'all?
We're here for the after show. We're here for the shit.
We're here to talk about all the things of the things from the episode. Well, first and foremost, I'm Nicole Rae. Nicole Rae here, that is, in case y'all didn't know.
And I'm Mr. MR, rich motherfucking bomb.
Period. In case y'all are wondering why we're in the bed, it's because we're on vacation. And we were like taking a little nap real fast before we got on here. We're on vacation. We're celebrating a birthday. We just came back from the pool. And so we're kind of tipsy. We still got our bathing suits on. Like, right. Did we spell our stuff right, y'all? Y'all let us know what we did right. But anyways, so, you know, I'm Nicole Rae, salon owner, hairstylist, all the things. Where y'all finding each other? I don't know. Are we feeling each other? I don't know. Are we?
Getting next.
No, our hands are all on. Right, our hands are on top of the covers. Hold on.
I can put my hand under the cover. Is that a special request?
Right. Is this like a chasing after dark?
All right. The BET after dark. You know that situation.
Remember that show? That show was good.
It was.
It was awesome. Well, let's get into the episode, guys. Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the things. I'm gonna try to read these comments while y'all are commenting.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Why am I so aggressive? Well, raised in the South by my grandfather, who was an Army man, by some real ass women. So, also, I'm previous Air Force. So, I just respond how I respond. And what you're seeing is a response of the fuckery. So, I know y'all not used to seeing, more masculine LGBT figures on TV. But hey, nice to meet you.
And I don't think that I'm shady, Rich, but I'm like, honestly, I'm a jokester. Everything that I say be a joke. Like, I be trying to crack the people up. I be trying to bring joy and sunshine to the day. Like, I'm just a funny person. I think that probably if you don't know me, then you'll think that it's shady.
You know what? Yeah, it's a raw honesty.
It's a raw honesty.
People misinterpret.
Right, I'm just going to call it a thing. Like,
but at least you can tell people your truth to their face.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Waiting to scenes cut away. Are you going to see your confessional? I can respect the motherfucker saying, I don't like you. Now, I've seen some of y'all comments. I love y'all too. But hey, you can suck my dick. But like I was saying, I can tell a person straight ahead how I feel about them, and that be that. You gotta respect that shit. Real respect real.
Be careful under the covers.
Oh, be careful. Oh, be careful under the covers. I'm good over here under the covers. Somebody said I was fake this episode. Thank you. I appreciate that.
No, you ain't.
That's how you feel.
Because they expect you to be, they think that you're nice because you're honest. But when you grown, you call it how you see it. And for the people who like, oh yeah, y'all expect us to be coy to who?
Right.
We fucking grown. Whether you like us or not, man, we both own our own shit. We both do our own shit. I get y'all just getting to know us. Nice to meet you too. But still, no, we don't kiss nobody's ass. That's just not gonna happen. So if that's what you expecting, for somebody to kiss ass and suck dick, man, you wait for somebody else.
So as far as getting to know me, I've been a salon owner for 5 years now. We just celebrated my 5-year anniversary not too long ago. I've been in the hair business since I was probably like 20. I've really been doing hair since I was a kid, but I've been a professional at it since I was probably about like 20. So, I mean, I just talk about what I'm about. I'm about hair. I'm about business. I went to college for business. I have a degree in business.
I have to.
Come on, degrees.
ICU nurse. Shout out to my nurses out there.
So that's just what it is, So when you talk to us, like, we like in-depth conversations about serious things. So if it is that the conversation is on the surface and it's petty, we're going to give you what you're talking about.
And somebody says, yeah, we are in a hotel. We're at a
hotel. Yeah, we're on vacation.
We're drinking. And shit like
that. I just tuned in, Nicole. What is going on in the bed, child? We're on vacation. So we were asked to do this, but we already had a vacation plan.
Yes, RN, the registered nurse, the ICU kind. 10 years plus, 2 degrees. But yeah, y'all go ahead.
But yeah, so I just feel like a lot of times when we're in this space, the conversations are not deep. They're not serious. They're not in depth. So yes, I may say a lot of shady stuff. I may say a lot of funny stuff. I may say a lot of stuff that people are like, oh my God, why did she say that? But for me, like, these are not serious conversations. Like, let's actually talk about business. We've been talking about these LLCs and things for ever since I met these people. We've been talking about it ever since I met them. So it's just like, I know the ins and outs of business. So these are not the business conversations that I would like to have. So since we're going to have surface level conversations, I'm going to give you surface level. But if you want to have an in-depth conversation, trot on down to the Red Carpet Hair Studio and see me and get your hair done. And we can have an in-depth conversation. Or you can schedule a business meeting with me and we can discuss whatever you guys would like to discuss.
Someone asked me, did I overact the King Pain? No, I did not. If you have a pissy-ass attitude with me, again, that's with me, and I can respond the way that I feel is appropriate. Everybody, you can't fucking try. That was cute that he tried, you know, on his what's it called, the shit that with the cutaway shit or whatever. But when the situation was happening, again, you saw what it is. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I just don't have time for the fuckery. I just don't have time for it.
Y'all are funny. Wait, hold on. Y'all are funny in these comments talking about why did we get a king size bed? Because we don't go together. We just sitting here in the bed together. There's multiple rooms and multiple beds. We're just having a good time. We have to sit right here because we have to be able to talk to y'all. So there's no king size bed because we're not a couple. Like, this is my boo, but it's not my boo. But we're having a good time. So we're not a couple. So that's why we don't have a king size bed, guys. King size beds are for couples. We're not a couple. And that's just that.
So I have associate or bachelor. I actually have both degrees. I have associate and a bachelor. So again, my background, I'm from Louisiana, born and raised by my grandparents and my great aunt and a plethora of other matriarchs. I come from a very strong family. Seriously, I earned everything that I have. Left Louisiana, went to the Air Force, served 4 years active duty. Then I followed that by going to school. I have associates and bachelors, like I pointed out, and 10 years plus an ICU experience before I decided to embark on this entertainment journey. So the people who think I ain't shit, I'm a rich nigga who ain't about shit. So I hope you enjoy that as well.
And for me, you know, I attended Clark Atlanta University. Period. HBCU. I attended Clark Atlanta University. I was pre-law for quite some time until I realized that you have to actually go to school for a lot of years to be a lawyer. So that was out for me. So I switched to business administration with a concentration in finance. So I can add up all the numbers and then I can add up all the BS as well.
And I took healthcare statistics.
Yes.
So I know
my mom did
how to
healthcare.
solve for a standard variation of a bell curve. I can tell you what's an outlier. I can also what you want to solve for. You know, I can do it. I can analyze data. If you need to know, hey, I got you. 30 to 2 CPR. I can do beta blockers. I can do vasopressors. What you need. I save lives. I've been saving a lot of lives. But I mean, hey,
you wasn't saving these people on this show though.
No, because I'm not trying
you weren't trying to save the people on the show, friend.
I have a lot of honestly, a lot of heart and a lot of you know, just honestly, I do have a lot of love. But when it comes to bullshit, I just have a low tolerance for that. I'm so focused on my second album coming out. Have you ever heard my music? Trust my shit, bang. My shit go. Whether hey, your ears or not, no, you won't understand. My shit go. But anyway,
somebody said they like to hear more about the Air Force background and being a gay man of color. Did you face any struggle?
Man, I faced a lot of struggle. So I went under Don't Ask, Don't Tell. So basically, those who are not familiar with that, that's if you're outed, they would just kick your ass out. No matter how great you serve, no matter what job you've done, they'll kick your ass out. But I still, you know, maintain, I guess, the secrets and shit like that, and made my way through. I served 4 years honorably, active duty, and then that's when I went to nursing school. But yeah, it was some shit. Again, I couldn't be me. I couldn't be me. I think that's one of the worst things when you can't be yourself, for real.
And there you have it. So that's more about the Air Force. So let's take it back just like 2.2 seconds and let's go to episode 4.
Oh, so I said, thank you, Bill Clinton. Right, I'm running for president. What's the next election? 2020.
It's coming soon. Spring, summer.
But I'm running next to Kanye. I'm the vice president to Kanye.
Spring, summer joggers.
I got it. Watch me on the ballot. Yes. Okay.
Hey, y'all funny in these comments talking about us giving Motel 6. Y'all funny. I would never stay at a Motel 6. No offense to anyone who stays at Motel 6, honey, but I've outgrown that a long time ago. So let's go back to episode 4. So in episode 4, we got to the party. The party was actually lit. Like, the party was lit. We had a grand old time at the party. And the party was giving us a good time until it went left. The party was a good time until it wasn't a good time.
Yeah. It wasn't. I felt like, you know, at the beginning it was pretty cool. Everyone was socializing. And then when King Payne, a.k.a. Kissy Payne, entered the room, he just kind of changed the mood, and him and Andre pretty much argued out the whole time. And that scene where y'all see Jeremy come grab me, I was actually outside trying to take a break from all that argument that was going on inside. So I wasn't outside just disrupting homies' hallway. I was actually trying to get away because they were arguing hardcore inside. So sorry that y'all got misled. Like I was outside just acting a fool. I wasn't arguing with nobody. Y'all saw the argument. It was the bullshit LLC shit. I was just over it, bro. I was just over it, so I stepped away.
At the end of the episode, y'all saw me get into it with William the Baddest, a.k.a. Malibu's Most Wanted, a.k.a. the thickest, whatever his spiel is. I don't remember it. So for me, guys, I just be trying to be funny. When he walked in, if they would have shown the section of the episode where he walked into the room, he walked in like, I own this room. Yeah. This is my house. I own this room. And I was like, who are you?
You come to a party and you don't speak to everyone. Now, I was raised in the South, and again, like, when I come into an environment, I speak to everyone, whether or not, like, we're the best of friends or whatever. Like, I speak. And if you don't speak to folks, that is a sign of being rude. That's how I was brought up. Okay.
Right. No, we spoke to everybody. When he walked in, I was just like, what's going on here? Because y'all got to think, we're all sitting here like, I've met most of these people before. The only person I hadn't met at that time is King Payne. Then he walks in with this outfit, and it was kind of just like, what exactly is going on here?
Oh, the bomber jackets?
No, I'm talking about the money jumpsuit that walked in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I was confused by that.
I know, always confused.
And then it was like two red braid. I think he got it from downtown Los Angeles. It might be Shop Him. I don't know.
But yeah, the suit. The suit.
It wasn't right. But everything was cool. So let's get to the messy question game that we played on last week's episode. So the messy question game, guys, so we get there and they pull out this big old box and they're like, hey, these are the questions in the box. Let's talk about the questions in the box at the party.
So again, we're newbies. So before y'all like, oh yeah, we just walked into the fire, we're walking into a new set of new people. Put yourselves in our shoes. We don't even know them like that. We are the new members. So these questions, again, obviously were geared towards some shit that have been on. You know,
right. It was things that had happened last season, plus I guess things that have happened so far this season that we didn't pick the questions. The host of the night, Jeremy, Hershii, they put the questions in a box and people just pulled them out. So everybody that was like, why does she keep talking about this green sweatshirt? I wasn't gonna talk about that green sweatshirt no more, y'all. I was over that.
I'm sorry to catch up. Trent, Nick. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. I am so sorry, man, that you got kicked out under Don't Ask, Don't Tell. That was, again, that's horrific. Like, people don't understand how that just fucks up your life. But thank you for serving. I hope they retract that shit because that was unfair. Whether you LGBT or not, man, I feel like, you know, they're always great service members. So, no, you did not deserve that. I'm sorry, Nicole.
Oh, no, you're good. So, yeah, so the questions are based to try to get conversations going. You know what I mean? So I wasn't going to talk about the outfit no more, y'all. I was over the outfit. I wasn't going to talk about the outfit no more. But it was the response to the question for me. Because what I was told by the Flykingi was, hey, we got the memo last minute. We didn't have time to pull it together. And I'm like, okay, if that's your story, you sticking to it, I'm with it. Then when King Payne is like, well, if I don't fuck with somebody, I'm going to wear whatever the hell I want to wear to their party. And Flykingi is like, yes, say that.
I find that messy. Like, again, like, I'm invited to a party. And again, like, you can choose whether or not to come. And you choose to come. But, again, you were just so disrespectful in that remark. Now, that's more disrespect. I know.
It was disrespectful.
But people were, you know, concerned about me being late. Yeah, I had shit to do. I just wanted late. But still, no, I came to our party, again, dressed as per protocol.
And I didn't even invite you. You were invited by somebody else. So the fact that you could find something in your closet at the stove, go buy something, it means everybody had enough time to get what they needed to have, y'all.
But when you hear someone tell you straight up, well, fuck it, I'll wear what I want to wear. Come on, y'all.
Right.
Let's just keep it 100.
So it was disrespectful. And people keep getting upset with me for calling it out, but it was disrespectful. So at that point, there had been no apology. I just kind of let it slide. Like, every time I saw him, there was no apology. There was no, you know, my bad. Next time I'll do better. And now you're dapping it up with somebody that's like, well, if I don't fool with you, I'm just going to wear what the hell I want to wear. Then you don't got to come, sweetheart. It's fine. You said you traveled all the way across California to come to my home. You didn't have to come. I would have not known that you were supposed to be there. I would have not known that you were going to come.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about it. If you didn't want to participate,
just don't
because I'm festive. And I like to have themed parties. And it's festive.
You know what? I respect that. The time that it takes. It's not like, okay, you just thought this on a whim. Again, you take a lot of time that goes in, and also you spend a lot of money.
Exactly.
So it's just out of respect of the host. Well, I can't. Later night again, I can't.
Right, and you had a good time, right?
Yes,
And you
I
were
did.
good. You had a good time. Thank you for coming. I enjoyed it. Thanks, friend. And also, let me let this be said. I still showed everybody a great time. Regardless of if I thought he should have worn that outfit or not, I showed everyone a great time. I was nice to everyone. I was like, hey, let's stop this. Let's get to the party. Let's have fun. Boom. So now let's get back to when all the nonsense began to happen. I didn't even know you and Jeremy had got into it.
So, yeah, again, it was the grabbing for me. If y'all had paid attention, and I understand, again, Jeremy, we're having this occasion at his house, and he has neighbors and whatnot. But like I said, in my defense, when that argument was going on, I stepped out of the room. So I was in the hallway quietly. I'm sorry y'all didn't get to see that scene, but I was away from the bullshit. Everything was happening inside. And I just think, just regardless of the situation, I've had parties in my home. If I ask someone to leave, I ask someone to leave. I don't just put my hands on folks. And y'all may say, again, this whole aggressive, I may have checked motherfuckers. Yes, I checked motherfuckers, but I haven't thrown a drink. I haven't hit anyone. I asked you to leave before, I ain't gonna say the other thing, before, again, it escalates to that. I just don't go out putting my hands on folks. I was taught, for real, you never know how people are going to respond. Keep your hands to yourself. Ask folks to leave. It's time for you to go. You should leave. So I was offended, again, when I was grabbed and also called a bitch. Again, I don't know you like that, and I am nobody's bitch. Let's keep that 100. I serve for this country. I serve this community as an RN. I earned my motherfucking respect. Whether you like me or not in my aggression, I earned mine.
Right.
I fought for this country. I put in my time. I fought for this voice. So keep it cool. But I'll never walk into a space being disrespectful. Now, when y'all see me just walk into a room and act the fuck up and cuss a motherfucker out, yeah, I got a problem. But other than that, me responding to folks, that's just the way it is. I'm sorry. I do care about myself and how people handle me. You got to show people how to handle you. I can't let this man and that man call me a bitch. My grandfather, my people, they didn't raise no bitch. I don't know who raised some of y'all, but I don't go around calling people bitches and expecting them to be fucking cool with that shit.
I think that it's like sometimes in the gay community, like they get loose with that term. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they don't understand sometimes that a man is still a man. So that's not okay for everyone. So what's okay for certain people is not necessarily okay for everyone, and they have to respect that. Like certain men are you're a man first.
Yeah, and just like gender refers to someone, she, he, they. If you're going to have that same respect, have the same respect on that fucking bitch notion. Because where I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, when you call somebody a bitch, you get your top popped.
Right.
So let's keep it 100. You can't go to people different fucking hoods and saying whatever. I'm a boy from the hood. I came from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, out the dirt, grew up in New Orleans. So I do not, again, that shit don't fly back home. You go to New Orleans and you say, oh yeah, fuck you, bitch. A nigga will pop your head.
Right.
So keep that same energy. And it's just a respect thing, bro. It's a respect thing. I'm not name calling you. Don't do that shit to me.
Right. So y'all squashed that, which was a good thing.
What's that, man? Jeremy,
I was trying to be a peacemaker that whole night. I was like, I was in the restroom. So for people that, I saw what King Payne said, that are we doing drugs in the restroom? No, guys, we were not doing drugs in the restroom. First of all, I don't do drugs. No offense to anyone who does drugs.
That's it.
Yeah, I don't do drugs. Like, that's not my thing. But you guys have to understand, we were in Jeremy's apartment. It's a 1-bedroom apartment. So there's only so many spaces we can go. I understand that if we go in the hallway, it's going to cause a scene. I understand that if you guys know anything about California and Hollywood and ritzy apartments, because Jeremy lives in a very ritzy apartment, honey. It's a very upper echelon type apartment. It looks like a hotel. So the doors are all like this. Like they go like this. So it's not like we can walk outside and just be outside the apartment. So if you go outside, they're going to hear you in the hallway. So we all kept going to the restroom. We kept going to his room to try to de-escalate situations. So I was just trying to figure out, hey, how do we get this back down as in? Because mind you, I had been hearing about King Payne, Jayla, this LLC for 1,000 hours. Now let me address the whole everyone talking about, what I'm saying about Jayla. Mind you, if y'all can show me a clip of something negative that I said about this girl, I'll cash up you $100.
And also, let's be clear, we're not arguing, we're just clearing up the things.
Right, we're just clearing up the things.
As you can tell, we're in bed having cocktails.
Yeah, we're chilling. So if y'all can show me a clip, honey, I will cash out $100.
Sit down!
I got $100 for the person that back and show me the clip where I was talking smack. What I said at my event was, right, a bang gang. Come on, bangs. You look cute with a little hair. What I said at my event was, how does someone invite someone to a party and then not show up? My thing is like this. If you invite somebody and then you're not going to come, you should either A, tell your plus one, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it no more, so don't come. Or you should B, reach out to me prior to and let me know, hey, someone's going to come in my place to represent me. I'm so sorry I could not make it as a courtesy. I didn't hear from that girl until weeks later. Then cut to when we're sitting at my dining room table, Andre, Ian, proceeded to tell us about this LLC, which we knew nothing about. They referenced Jayla. They referenced King Payne. They were letting us know who all contributed to it, how they felt about it. As you guys saw in the video clip, Andre was like, we're building a friendship.
I have not punched a patient. I am very, very serious about y'all being real with y'all. Y'all may see once. I'm sorry to even.
No, you good, boo.
But I'm sorry to interrupt her, but yeah. So I was about to say, I know which one plus the patient. I promise you, I'm very good. I'm A1 on my job.
I am in bed with her plus one, and I am. Thank you. Because this is my friend. He came to my party, and you guys have to understand, that was Friendsgiving last year. We've known each other for a year now. This is my good friend. We hang out all the time. So when I'm talking about, you know, what was going on, all I said was, oh, you know, and they flashed it back in this episode, and they said, you know, I said, yes, King Payne, Jayla's your friend, because at my party, they were talking to me as though Andre and Jayla and Ian were all good friends, and you were not the friend. Oh, let's look at the clip, y'all. Let me see what's going on. He tried it on my time, y'all.
Just make it hit, Nicole.
It's lit.
Yeah.
The funny thing was, y'all, I was having such a good time. I didn't even really pay attention to this man. Like, I could not take him serious. Somebody said I know the inside of the onesie stank.
Why did somebody say William the fattest? Built like a snow cone. Y'all so
too sexy to talk about.
It is not me. This was a fan saying, man. Y'all be grueling. Okay. I fuck with y'all, but y'all be grueling. But at the end of the day, honestly, I love myself. I don't want to misguide
y'all. So
y'all.
since we played that clip, let's talk about that clip. So in that moment, I had been in the bathroom with Andre, who was crying about the LLC situation. Ian and I had a come to Jesus moment because I just felt like he was being disrespectful in the moment where he was just like, yeah, if I don't fool with you, I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. So I was like, Hershii came in and was on 1,000. So I said, well, let me go out here and let me talk to King Payne and let me try to bring this thing back to Zen. Because at this moment, I really don't know him. So I don't have any issues with him. So he shouldn't have any issues with me. Yeah. I come out and no one is around, guys. It was just me, King Payne, and William was there. And now William wants to attack me. Now, sir, I said something to you 4 hours ago when we first got to this party. If you had an issue with me, why are you saying it to me now? Like, and then I'm still like, are you talking to me? Like, I really didn't notice that the man was talking to me. Like, then he stood up. I really didn't realize he stood up until I was just like, well, he stood up real aggressive.
Yeah, like, and it's like, not like
does he want to fight me?
Yeah,
I didn't pull up on him. I'm standing here with my drink in hand. I'm trying to fix my earring because they have flipped around. Like, so he's trying to attack me, you know.
Let me address this. And I want y'all to address this. Why is it okay for gay boys to attack trans women and y'all be cool with that shit? And y'all see a real nigga like me stand up and it becomes like, oh, he too aggressive. But that shit can happen to you all day. And also last season with Jayla. Like, trans women keep on continue getting attacked and no one stands up.
Right. And in that moment, I was sitting there because King Payne was sitting there taking photos and things. And I was like, in my mind, like, you're not going to say nothing to him? Like, you just going to let him? Because, I mean, y'all are sitting here as though y'all are friends. But yeah, I saw somebody in the comments say it was when I asked him to pull up his account. Because don't just sit here and talk to me about you're pretty and paid, bitch. Show me the money. Who are you? Because I think that at that moment, he thought that we knew who he was. I didn't know who that man was. I've never watched Catfish, guys. I don't watch that show.
And I did see the episode.
I did see it. And at this moment, Bad Boys hadn't come out yet. Yeah, we didn't know anything about him being on Bad Boys. So at this point, you're just a random person walking into this event looking foolish. And I'm treating it like what it is. Oh, somebody's here.
Hey, Nicole. Hey, Rich Brown.
Hey.
Hey, Auntie Nicole. So I just have like a quick question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So my first question is, where did you get those boots from that you came in at the mixer? Those were really cute.
Oh, those came from Macy's. They were INC. They came from Macy's.
Okay, those are really, really cute. You're very fashionable to me. And Mr. Rich Brown, I got to talk to you for a quick second.
Talk to me.
So, and this is not coming off rude any kind of way, like nothing like that. Have you ever had anger management? You seem to like get very flustered.
So, okay. So when I was actually a teen, I went to anger management. And I did that for a while. And then afterwards, when I was diagnosed with PTSD and depression, that's on season episode 3. Again, I saw a counselor for, I guess, my issues per se. But the thing is, like, again, I guess you guys are not, you're missing some parts. You know, you're not seeing the response to, and it may look like, oh yeah, he's fired off, which I can't go 0 to 100. But again, I'm just a different type of nigga. Like, I'm just made different. I'm really, really made different. I don't allow people to try me. And it's not to be like, oh yeah, trying to have a moment and shit like that. It's just that my cup is full. And I've really earned my respect. And again, I don't go into any situations disrespecting others. What y'all are seeing is responses. Again, Jeremy grabbed me, called me a bitch. I responded to that. King Payne making the statement, I'll sue any of you bitches with that popping of the fan. And again, it just kind of sets it up. If you don't want the smoke, don't send for it. And I feel like if I was a straight man, you know,
no, she's still there.
Sorry.
She's still there.
My bad. And if I was, you know, a straight nigga, which I am, I'm like pretty much, if you would take a cup of water and inject one drop of fucking gay, that's what you have is me. Right? Again, I'm military. I was raised by my grandfather, who was an army vet, grew up in Louisiana, so he raised a real nigga. We don't take shit. That's it. If you come and you threaten me or you threaten my family, I'm going to hop off. And I know y'all accustomed to seeing, I want to be your makeup artist. I want to do your hair. I'm not. I'm a military nigga, and I have, exactly, y'all used to more soft-spoken men. I'm just a real nigga. This is what my family raised. You know, so I just, again, I don't take disrespect lightly.
But I don't think that you be aggressive. I think that you respond to things. Like, Rich doesn't even really do too much talking. Like, from being around him and hanging out with him in this group, like, he doesn't start any issues.
I'm not he
doesn't, you know what I mean? He doesn't do any mess. He doesn't go back and forth between the people. But he wants you have to respect him. And respect is real serious.
And that's
so
what
I
it's
think
about.
That anytime a masculine gay man, because I'm just going to call a thing, guys. I'm a girl on this show. We don't have a lot of masculine gay men on this show.
They don't have a lot of masculine men, period, if you look across the board. So what y'all seeing, I guess this is a new exploration for y'all. There's more to the LGBT spectrum than one side. I know majority of it, they push the femme guy, and I'm happy for that again. But still, no, we all should be represented. I shouldn't be looked at any different as anyone else. And again, I stand on it. I have not assaulted anyone.
Who's in the room? Let me see. What's going on, boo?
Who's that?
Hey y'all.
Hey.
How are you?
We're awesome. Good. How are you, love?
Good. Glad to hear it. So, being newbies, Nicole, I definitely have a question for you.
And I got the answer.
Kind of a question statement. I hope so. Why are you, as a newbie, so bothered by people that you're just meeting? And what I mean by that is, and it could just be editing, but the way that you're dragging on about Jayla and you guys have never met, in the shade, that seems excessive. It seems like I need a moment. I'm here I am, let me show up and show out. And it's kind of giving super fan behavior. And then you got still doing the thing with I am king, king, you know what I mean? King, I am king.
I know who it is. Right.
Like, why is it? It's like a dog with a bone. I'm not calling you a dog. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's dragging on and on and on. Why is that?
Can I ask you a question before I respond to the question?
Go ahead.
Can I ask you a question?
I guess.
Okay. What did I say that was shady about Jayla?
Well, it's like I said, it's the fact that it keeps going on. It's like you guys keep talking about. I'm answering your question, Nicole.
Okay.
You might not agree with the answer, but I'm answering your question.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, and what I said before is that it keeps going on. It's like when her name comes up, there's constant shaming. Miss Mamas didn't do this, and she did. But she was at the Dollar Tree, and she was. It's like, well, why are we still talking about Jayla if she's not in the scenes? And why does it come off as such a disdain for her? and
Okay,
you
well, let
guys
me answer that for
haven't
you.
met? That's what I'm asking.
Okay, well, let me answer that for you. So to rewind it back to my event, my disdain for her was, it's very tacky to me to invite someone. First of all, you were invited by Hershii. So for you to invite someone else to my party and to not show up, that's tacky. My mother didn't raise me like that. I would never invite a friend to something that I'm not going to show up to. That's first and foremost. Second of all, the conversation was, oh, Jayla's not here because she just had surgery. All I said was, you guys keep introducing her to the scene. I don't bring her up in the scene. But if you bring her up in the scene, it makes it fair game. So when you say to me, oh, she couldn't be here because she just had surgery, and then you call her to be messy. Now, let me put it in context for you guys. He didn't call her because of me. He called her because King Payne was talking to him about Jayla, and they were trying to prove a point about whose friend Jayla is, because King Payne was like, oh, my friend Jayla, my friend Jayla. As you see in King Payne's confessional, he said, my friend Jayla is on the phone with the ops. It had nothing to do with me. But when he calls her, I'm looking over his shoulder, because once you FaceTime someone into the scene, it makes them fair game. So when you FaceTime her and you told me that she just had surgery a couple of days ago, and I'm looking at her and she's walking around the store, my point is, if we all have to show up to work, why are you not here to work? Like, we all have to be here to work. This is a job. We're not here for fun. We're not here because these are actually our friends. We've made friendships with these people, but being on Chasing Reality is my job. I have a contract that says I need to be here. So if it is that it is my job and I get an assignment to show up and other people get to not show up, but they get to be FaceTimed in, why is that okay? That's my question.
Nicole, you did that pause like you just ate that up. But I hear what you're saying, but just because someone's in the scene and you're saying that Andre did it to be shady, that's still separate of the comments. I mean, I can call you on FaceTime and I'm being shady, but someone else is in there, and then I'm not going to just say, oh, when Nicole ain't here, here she go again, not being here. Like, that's separate of him being shady. And I don't disagree with you. I do think he was being shady. Absolutely.
I mean, here's the thing. There was slight shade to that. Absolutely. There was slight shade to that, because my thing is like this. I'm very busy. I work every single day. I ran a whole salon with 12 employees. I run 17,000 businesses. So if it is that I can stop everything that I'm doing and show up to this apartment to play these games, where is everybody else at? Why do y'all keep talking to me about this person that can't take time out of their schedule to show up where we're at? So if you can't take time out of your schedule to show up where we're at, then don't be a part of this situation.
Right, but she wasn't though. That's why she wasn't there.
There was a person that called off every single time you were supposed to be at work. You would have a problem with it.
Okay. Well, thank you, Nicole. But Rich Mom, I know you're new to the show. I'm watching you. I am getting to know you through the screen. Looking forward to more from you. But Boo, I just want you to calm down. You be on go.
And but you gotta be on go. That's keep it 100. If I was your cousin, if I was your cousin for real, who you on call to have your back? I'm proud. Again, I'm proud military. I have your back and shit like that. I'm just not here for the shit. Some people cut up. They cut up for the cameras. Let's keep it 100. You know people that are fake. You can attest to that. So now when you have fakeness that is in front of a screen, again, you have to defend yourself. And again, you guys are seeing this as quote unquote real life when you guys are missing some patches. So I have to do my just at representing myself. And if my just is checking niggas, I'd rather check niggas all day than appear some pussy, because that's not who I am. And that has nothing to do with trying to make a scene or anything. It's just the integrity of the man I am. I went to the military at 18. When they said, do you want to fight for your country? I volunteered. I wasn't told. You know, and I grew up, like I said, a lot different in the South than Baton Rouge, Louisiana, also in New Orleans. Like, I did a lot of fist fighting. I hold my own. And I don't feel bad for responding to anything. You know, like I said, if somebody says something to me, if they say y'all or whatever, hey, I'm going to respond. We're still on, I can't even tell because we're back to.
Oh, I guess she's gone now. I don't know. Bye, girl. Thanks for your comments. The people be so funny to me. Like, it's so funny. Here's the thing. Let me ask you guys a question. Why does everyone try to reference that word newbies as if that makes us less than the new people?
You came on saying King Payne music was trash. No, I was asked about it and I responded. And it is. Can you tell me one of his songs? Well, go ahead.
The comment that everybody keeps making about us being newbies, that's hilarious. Like they put us on the show to be a part of the show. Would y'all like for us to just sit in the background and be pretty?
Yeah, they want us to be quiet and bow down to.
But the producers don't want that. That's not who they picked. They knew who we were when they cast us.
And that's fucking true.
Oh, somebody else is here next. Hey, boo, Toria Williams. Let's go, boo. What's that?
Hello. I have two questions. One for you. Why did it bother you so much that Flykingi did not come with the right color?
Because it was my party and I put a lot of work into that. If someone has a Christmas party and they say, hey, wear a Christmas sweater, and you come in all black, no Christmas sweater, like if somebody has a Halloween costume party and people don't come in a costume, that wouldn't bother you. Like y'all are just okay with, if it was that I just say, hey, come as you are. This ain't church. I didn't tell the people to come as they are. I said it's an all nude party. I got nude decorations. The table settings were nude. Everything was laid out for nude. All my friends followed the assignment. So if it is that you're coming to my event, why be disrespectful and not do what the theme was when you got the invitation? Whether you got it yesterday, 10 days ago, you had time to run to the store and get what you needed to get. Like, why is everyone acting as though it's like, if people have an all-white party, would you go to an all-white party in red?
No, but I don't think he knew because he was invited by somebody else.
But sis, they all got the invitation. He said he got it late, but he got the official invitation that said, please wear shades of nude. His friend had on nude. Andre and him are best of bosoms, right?
Mm-hmm. They
defend each other all day long. They ride with each other to every event. They come to every event. They're best friends. So if your friend had on the right thing, you mean to tell me your friend didn't say, hey, friend, what you wearing? I got my nude. You got your nude?
Me personally, I would have said something the first time and then I would have just dropped it because it done happened. It's over. I wouldn't have kept on bringing it up.
I can respect that. And here's the thing. Here's what I have to get you guys to understand. I don't know these people. If y'all watch the show like I watch the show, they never talk about their businesses. They never talk about what they have going on. They talk about superficial, petty stuff. So every time we get together and we're asked to talk about the people in the group, all I know is that you wore a green sweatshirt to my nude party. I don't know nothing else about you. So I can't have a conversation about anything when I'm asked to speak about you because I don't know nothing else about you. He never told me about no body butter. Did y'all hear him tell me about his business when we were sitting there? Did y'all hear him tell me, oh, the body butter is this is how I make it, this is what I do? At no moment had we had a serious, in-depth conversation, so I know nothing about you. So if I'm asked to speak about you, or if I'm asked to talk about you, all I know is what I know. And I'm not going to be shady, so I'm just going to keep addressing the same thing because I already said it.
Ask the question. But go ahead. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Who's up? Oh, what's up, Tosh Boogie?
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up?
What's the Mickey Thicky question? What's up?
Hey, Rich Bomb.
Hey.
What's up, Nicole? Let me say this first and foremost. I think everybody needs to pipe down when it comes to Nicole. Because first and foremost, y'all are disrespectful. Y'all are crazy. Y'all going off on her for no motherfucking reason. At the end of the day, she's doing what she's supposed to do and giving y'all motherfucking entertainment.
Y'all, right.
Like Trey So Raw was saying, entertainment. She's giving y'all what the fuck y'all need. At the end of the day, I just feel like it's so disrespectful how people, can talk about something and then come at a person like, oh.
Rich would never run his mouth. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Rich would never run his mouth in the hood. I grew up in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Come tell me about it. But sorry, go ahead.
You sound like a hood nigga to me. But I just feel like people are just rude and disrespectful. You know what I mean? I feel like y'all getting the wrong impression of a girl. Like, again, like she just said, if she's on the show, she's on the show for a reason. I mean, get used to her because she's making her motherfucking statement. She's here. Bitches, get ready, get real. It gets real. Like, at the end of the day, get over it. Like, you feel me? And if she don't want to talk about a person, she feels like that person show up, bitch, show up. Like, at the end of the day, the least you can do is show up. People are just expecting to see you. You're a part of a show. You're working. You signed up. You signed the contract to be a part of a show. Show up. I mean, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I just feel like it's crazy how people always look at a person like they can't have personality. because they're a newbie. Like, what the fuck is a newbie?
No.
Like, I'm on the show.
Be like, are we supposed to be quiet? Are we supposed to like literally?
That's a master.
Yeah,
that's a master.
Right, like I'm on the fucking show.
It ain't like these people have been friends for years and years and years. This is only season 2. They don't know each other that well. So we at the same place where everybody else is at.
Like Hershii LiqCour says, we just met each other. We just met each other. We just met each other.
We're due to this chaos. But
right,
you know, with a problem.
And Rich, let me say this right here, right now. That aggressive shit was kind of sexy. My pussy tapped a few times. But let me tell you this right here, right now. A real man, and I say this to you, I say it all the time. A real man is nobody's bitch. You know, and I respect it, and I stand on it. I don't care what nobody says.
And
I respect it, and I stand on it. A real man is nobody's bitch, and that's just that. You know, and it is what it is. You know, you motherfucking bomb. Blow up, baby.
Like in the military, oh God, run. No, nigga. I came to do what I came to do.
And it's so funny. They so mad that I'm still talking about this green sweatshirt. We've been talking about this LLC for 17 episodes.
All right.
We're on episode 5, and we still talking about the LLC, y'all. They talked about it at my house. I didn't even know these people. Oh, we got another caller. What's going on, boo?
Okay, I never got to ask my question to Rich.
Oh, okay. But welcome back.
Rich.
Yes.
Why did you feel like you had to get up in King Payne's face?
Because it was the response that he had. He had a bad attitude, and he made the statement, "Oh, I'll sue any of you bitches," and slapped his motherfucking fan. So when you say y'all, that's including me, isn't it?
But don't you feel as though you already shaded him after he did your hair? You went in your confessional and started talking about him.
I didn't shade him. They asked for my opinion, and I responded. I can't, if I don't like something, y'all want me to be on TV and be fake and say, "Oh yeah, I like something. It was hot." But as you can tell, this also the scene at which he confronted me, he's shading me. So let's keep it 100. I just kept a strong opinion. I still keep that opinion today. I don't, again, this music, it is what it is. It's trash.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. King Payne is the best. He's a good person. He has a good business, and he has talked about his business. And y'all need to apologize. You need to apologize to him because you had no right jumping up in his face, period.
And you know what? You may feel that way. You may feel that way and everything, but as a grown-ass man, I'm gonna keep it how it is. I don't bow down. I don't cower. And this is no TV moment. This is just a real as nigga kind of situation. Again, I know he has a family and loved ones. I do too, and they rival me as well.
We appreciate
so
her.
I understand that. Hey, you may have not liked it, but if that was the situation again, he should mind his tongue. He should very mind his tongue because everybody ain't gonna go for that shit. When you go out in the world, I don't know. Again, no disrespect to raise you, but again, my grandparents and the women that raised me told me to be mindful of my tongue. So if I go outside and I'm talking mad shit, you don't know how people are gonna respond to you. And when you look up niggas not to fuck with, you find me. So maybe you should tell your boy to mind his tongue. That's all I'm saying. Ain't no disrespect. It's just what's real. I'm not here for the mess. I'm here to work.
Yes. Who we got on the line? Let's talk about it. Let's go.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, I can fight.
Great. Question is for Rich.
Yeah.
I'm getting a real sense of kind of, I guess, insecurity coming from you, talking about, you being in the military and in the hood and only a drop of gay, things like that. And you're making it sound like, hold on, let me finish the question. It kind of comes off like, I know a lot of femmes that are kind of harder than you, to be honest. And you're trying to be this mask, like, dumb, top
Can you speak up? I can't hear you.
Yeah, you're coming off like you're a power bottom with a gaping hole.
So I'm coming off that by just hold on, by
Next caller.
No. Let me answer because he's looking for a moment.
He is.
So did he hang up already?
No, I think he's still there.
He's still in line. So me talk about my accolades and
I'm here.
Honestly, are you a black man by any chance?
Yeah.
Oh, you are a black man, right? Hello?
Are you still
Are
there?
you colorblind, sis?
Huh? I can't hear you.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Oh, yes, sir. You're correct.
Yes.
So for me, again, this is my first season, correct? And I'm basically letting you guys know who I am. So me sharing to you my life and my accolades, that for you says that I'm a bottom because I served in the military and I have 2 degrees and I'm an ICU nurse. So that to you makes you feel like I'm a bottom. No. It's between me and
Are we
him.
not supposed to talk about
Hold
what
up. I'm trying to figure out how this works. Because I'm trying to figure this out. Because I'm allowing you to get to know me. I'm representing obviously something different from the other. And could you also tell me your educational background so I can understand where you're coming from? Where did you graduate college from?
Let me just say, this is part of the problem with the community, right? You were
No.
your Grindr bio. I know it says.
No.
I know your Grindr bio says no fats, no femmes, no
what?
Asians, or something like that. You're the problem with the community. You normalize being you're heteronormative. You want to be gay, but you want to be a straight man.
Hold up. Because I'm heteronormative, so what?
Thank you. It's fine. They took them off. Next. Let's go next. Like, wow. I don't know what it was getting. I don't even know what it was getting. First of all, let me ask you guys a question. If we are on a show, are we not supposed to speak? Now, I've heard certain people talk about the magazines we can find them on, the articles that they can be found in. This man is talking about serving his country, being college educated, and being a healer in a hospital. So y'all would rather we talk about, oh, we were on the cover of a magazine. Oh, we did this. We did that. We were at this party. We did cover magazine. Right, but we're not talking about surface level BS. Like, we went to college. We got a degree. Are we not supposed to talk about that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're getting to know me. I'm not like, again, we're not trying to force it down your throat, but y'all over there saying like, oh, you're a broke bitch. Oh, you're uneducated. How can I respond to that other than telling you guys the truth? This is the moment where we give the opportunity to tell you the truth. We're not trying to be argumentative.
Oh, we got a new caller. Let's go. Oh, it's the King of Shade. What's T-Boo?
Hey, Miss Nicole Rae and Rich Bone.
What's going on?
How are you guys?
Pretty good.
How are you?
I'm doing fine, honey. They've been wearing y'all out tonight, honey. The haters are out.
Hey, they wearing us out, baby, but they watching.
They are watching me, tuning in, honey. My question is for you, Nicole. What was going through your mind as you watched tonight's episode and you seen Mr. Jeremy wearing you out? Because he was letting you have it in the confessionals tonight.
It was slightly disheartening because I haven't said anything negative about Jeremy. I don't really know where I was being messy at, but these are all messy events. Yes, Jeremy said he knows me to be a businesswoman, a business mogul. These people are not having business conversations. They're having messy, petty ass conversations. It ain't my party, pimping. So you bring the conversation back around to something. If you would like to talk about business things, let's talk about that. But if it's a messy conversation, I'm gonna give y'all messy talk. Like, I don't feel like I was being messy to anyone. Actually, I was literally sitting there like, hey, y'all don't tear this man's apartment up. Y'all don't tear his house up. Like, y'all don't be shady to this man's house. Because I've known Jeremy for years. So my thing was like, hey, this is my friend. Let's respect his house. Let me try to bring everybody back to Zen. So I don't know where I was being messy or what was messy about that. But if they want to have business conversations, let's have business conversations. But if y'all want to have petty conversations, I'm going to give y'all the conversation y'all want.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Pretty good. Awesome. How are you?
Yes. You guys were very interesting tonight. I do want to say, I forgot your name in the pink.
Which one? We're both in pink.
We both got on pink. Oh, y'all can't see his pink. We're both pink. My pink. Okay, pink. Nicole. Go ahead.
Go on pink. Y'all want to join me?
Y'all are I could never match with someone I'm not dating. That's so weird. But that's cute, I guess. I do want to say you didn't have this energy last week when you came up. You had your lapdog talking. When Jayla was on. So is it like, are you like trying to?
They took her off.
Good morning.
What was that? Hershii.
That's big girl. I had to come put some light in these comments because these girls are looking for a moment tonight. They are doing the most.
For a moment.
They are doing the
Hershii,
absolute.
I'm excited about them looking for this moment, baby. Like, it's fine. Have the moment.
Girl, calm down. Like, tired of hearing about shit, but still asking about the same shit, trying to come up here to read. Like, girl, who was the girl to talk about some King Pain is the best?
Right? She said, baby, that was King Pain auntie. Like, I'm not about to play with her. Like, you should apologize.
You should apologize to my
okay, wait. Let me address this first, though, Hershii. We're going to talk to you in 2 minutes. First of all, she's not my lab dog. The people kept asking me to get on the live last week, and I had decided that I was not going to jump on anybody else's after shows because that's just not, like, everybody keeps wanting me to address things. So since they wanted me to get on, I put her on and let her talk. Ain't nobody scared to talk to Jayla. I've seen that girl a lot of times. If she would unblock me, we could have a conversation. But okay, moving right along, honey.
So anyway, on a more positive note, because the girls say I'm not a light this season, which that's something they put on me, not me on them. But how are y'all enjoying your first season as the newbies of Chasing LA?
I'm having an outstanding time with new music coming out. My second album, I'm doing that. And again, I met you. I met Nicole.
Right.
Yeah.
I met you guys.
Along the
You guys are
journey.
awesome. I'm having a good time.
So,
I don't lose no sleep.
At all in my comfortable aspect.
Right.
But no, on some real shit, like it's been cool. Just seeing like this side of fucking TV again. I never had an idea to do reality TV, but just seeing how people act when the lights cut on and shit like that in quiet corners, talk behind your back. It's very entertaining. But overall, like, it is what it is. People gonna say what they're gonna say about you regardless. So I mean, hey, you just gotta keep living. But it's been cool so far. Like I said.
I'm enjoying myself. I love Hershii. Hershii was the best thing that I could have met. I was the Rich was the best thing that I could have met. Poetiik was one of the best things that could have happened. Like, I'm enjoying the people that we met and the genuine connections. The problem is they don't see a lot of the genuineness because those moments are not filmed. But I think the genuine connections that we made, and we have fun together. Like, we literally, Hershii, we literally talk all the time, right? We literally hang out outside the cameras all the time and have a good time. I think people are dragging the things that they see, but it's like y'all only get to see 2 seconds of everything. Like, y'all are dragging the stuff that y'all see, but y'all only get to see 2 seconds of stuff.
I also want to add, I just think it's weird. Let me be clear with some of you all. Some of y'all, baby, say hello to hello everybody. I'm so sorry. Hello to everybody in the chat. I just want to say y'all. Some of y'all are a little weird because y'all are making up, things about people you don't know. Y'all only see 15 minutes to an hour of us in our lives on camera. So y'all, this trying to psychoanalyze us. Who was the dude that came on here and told you your whole Grindr profile? That person was weird. It's a lot going on. Like, pick your faves. That's fun, but keep it cute.
I love how I'm broke when we're sitting in my house and the whole thing. Right. Well, we can but let's go.
Hello.
Okay, we got somebody new. Let's go. Hershii, stay up here. Let's go.
Okay.
Hey.
I just want to say I love you, Hershii.
Hi, love you.
Listen, can I say this? Y'all are a breath of fresh air.
Thank you.
The old lady is getting her life watching the newbies.
Thank you.
And I want to say, Rich Bomb, you looking mighty good. You're going to mess around with this old lady money. And then you know, but I want to say this to you. You don't let nobody downplay what you have worked hard for in life. Don't pay these comments no mind, honey.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm serious. That's a blessing. Not too many people can say that.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, ma'am. My family's very proud.
And my brother came from the hood and he a colonel in the army with 35 years, okay?
All right.
And got businesses. You be encouraged. You be encouraged. TV show or no TV show, you feel me?
Yes, ma'am.
And y'all be encouraged and lift your head up. And the old lady will be watching y'all, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Love you to life. Enjoy.
We got something for everybody, okay? Keep watching. It's so funny. I appreciate her for that. It's so funny because we be damned if we do and damned if we don't.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it 100. When it comes to the overall black community, the black women, black men, what I represent for the community as a whole, people fucking love. Despite, he may have had his moments or whatever, I represent change. I represent education. I represent integrity. I served on the front line during this entire pandemic. On the front line, the niggas in the helmets and shit, that was me. the niggas reporting numbers and caring for these 6 folks, that with me. So if you're not willing to get in my situation and also fight for this country, you talking about that shit from your couch about he's so aggressive. Yeah, that's special niggas made like me. So if we ever go to war, they send for niggas made like me. So if you ain't gonna step up and fight for the country, shut up. Shut up. Because if you're not gonna fight for this and put your life down, I got papers, baby, that I can show you whether you like it or not. And I put myself through college. They ain't have nobody, oh yeah, I'm gonna forward this to you. I did that. Okay? So I don't care really what y'all fucking say. My family's fucking proud of me.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
I'm not, my mom work at the hospital, honey, and I don't want it.
Well,
like,
you do, seriously.
I don't want it.
You have to go in there and
I don't
literally
want it.
turn patients, wipe them down, care for them. Again, outside of that, again, I'm a fucking random ICU nurse. I'm not just some little, he's just, nobody. No, I got 2 motherfucking degrees in that. If you don't like it, suck it up. That's your problem, not mine. I put in that work. And still now I put in that work.
I know that's right.
Okay,
Miss Taria, please go to bed, sweetie. Go to bed.
Hi, friend.
Hi, I just wanted to get on here just to kind of lighten the mood just a little bit because everybody really has been coming at y'all like crazy, and I'm like,
And we're built for it, so it's cool. But thank you, we're built for it.
right. But I'm like, it's still the beginning. Like, I feel like y'all haven't really had a chance to do much or to have anything going on. I feel like every event has always ended up being the same argument about the same thing. So ain't nobody really getting a chance to learn nothing about y'all or even get to see y'all doing what y'all do. So I just wanted to say, don't even worry about it. I feel like y'all good. It's still the beginning. Everything's okay. And then Hershii, I just love you anyway. So I had to hurry up and get on here while you was on here because I wanted to say hi.
Hi.
But no, I think you guys are awesome. And I feel like after a few more episodes, the fans, they'll chime in. It'll start to make sense.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Love you
Let
guys.
me also add, love you. Thank you for watching. Let me also add, y'all can be mad at the newbies, but they're doing what they're supposed to do because all of y'all got in the comments just to watch them today. So
just to watch them. I mean, the older people, the season 1 people are not showing up to things. So if we did not come, what was going to happen this season?
I'm not part of that.
They can say what they want to say, but I showed up to every scene I was asked to show up to. And if I did not, and we did not talk about certain things, then what would the people talk about?
And things need to be, again, this is the introduction. So
Tosh.
Nice to meet everybody.
Hey, Tosh, you back? What's going on? Bring the people up, honey. We love the people. We want to talk to everybody. Let's go. Bring them up.
If you don't support me, you don't support military, you don't support nurses. That's just how it is. Oh, well.
Hey, y'all, I'm back.
Okay, welcome back.
Yes, this is my second question. Got cut off the first question. They just got me off real quick. But my other questions for both of y'all because I want to know how y'all feel about the reception from the fans because Nicole, you've been on here 4 episodes now, and Rich, you've been on here 5 episodes. I think 5 at this point. And Rich, you are aggressive. You want to fight everybody. Nicole, you went from being stuck up to a bully now. So how do y'all feel about that in 5 episodes?
Well, again, people gonna make their own opinions about you. And what you're seeing is, again, footage that's edited. And again, we were there, people, we were there in that situation. So we're responding to the situations that happen. I understand, like I said, y'all only see a certain vantage point and y'all can only see maybe one layer, but that's not too surprising on me. When people see me, they don't see all that I am. And so it's not surprising that, again, you guys are only seeing from one vantage point. I can't convince you guys that, again, I'm a good person. I know who I am. I know what I represent, but also just like that aggression, I'm part of that as well. It's just another layer of me.
Right.
But I'm not upset over the public opinion because at the end of the day, I can't even lie. I fuck with myself. I support my people. My people support me. I'm loved, man. So it's my family's proud.
I think it's funny. I think it's funny that the people say that I'm stuck up. I'm trying to figure out where exactly I'm stuck up.
That's why I want to know.
I'm regular. Like, you know what I mean? I'm very regular. I'm very down to earth. Like, yes, do I like nice things? Absolutely. I'm a particular age. I've worked hard my entire life. Like, what is the point of working hard to make money if you cannot spend it on things that you would like? I take care of my mom. I take care of my grandmother. Like, I support my whole entire family off my back because I stand up to do hair. So if it is like, how am I stuck up because I want to have nice stuff? How am I stuck up because I have a nice home? Like, like,
too. It's not like we
I earned these things. Like, I worked hard for these things. I deserve everything that I have. And I want everybody to have it. If y'all want to learn how to open a salon, hit me up. If you want to ask me some business questions because I was a business major, hit me up. If you want to ask me about buying a home because I own a couple homes, hit me up. Like, I'm not too above helping anybody do anything. It's so interesting to me.
I'm sorry that you guys are only seeing, again, that one vantage point. For the person who asked, what was I chasing? Again, I got here for a reason. I'm an artist. I have my second album will be dropping commercial break. I already have one album, multiple singles. Check out Straight Savage and Here Ho. Also check out Run It Up. Also I have numerous other shit. So they're out on every fucking platform. I'm not just, again, and no disrespect to the guys that are just on maybe like one platform, but my shit is fucking everywhere. I'm not just a SoundCloud artist. I never have been. But you guys will get to know my work more as time goes on. I work very hard. I have since the fucking beginning. So all you're gonna see from me is hard work. Yeah, this bullshit, but still know I fucking deliver.
Oh yeah, somebody else came to the live. Let's go. What's going on?
Hey y'all, I just want to say I'm a big fan of the show. I love all of y'all. Okay? I love all of y'all. Y'all are all good in your own way. But at the end of the day, you know, we all have questions. Some of us are following certain platforms and some of us are just getting to know new people for the first time. And so I'm not going to ask you no questions, Nicole, because I've heard the same question over and over. And my question is answered when it comes to that. And Rich, you know, I like you. I like your music. I like what you're presenting. I like your confidence. I like the way that you get in front of the camera and you do Rich. You're just being Richard. Rich. I'm assuming your name is Richard, but I don't know. Maybe that's just the name. Rich Bob. Okay. It's all good. But anyways, you know, I just didn't understand why you was so hyped. Like, you know, it was a couple times you went off today, and I have that same badass energy sometimes when people piss me off. I go off too. So seeing you was like seeing a reflection of me in a man type of way. Like, I'm a woman, but it was just like, damn, like, what the fuck?
There were certain,
you know what I mean? Like
I said, I didn't just spaz out at Jeremy and check in for no reason. Jeremy put his hands on me. You don't know me like that. You know? I think that's the day.
No, not Jeremy, not Jeremy. He put his hands on you? Oh shit, I didn't know that.
If y'all didn't see that when he was going through the hallway grabbing people? Y'all didn't see that?
I know he was hot. He was real hot style.
Yeah, so
I think he was like, he was like, we ain't gonna do no more walking off stage. I seen that. I didn't know what that was about.
Yeah, so he went grabbing folks. He was physically grabbing folks. I've never placed my hands on anyone.
Oh shit.
Check for motherfuckers, yes. But put my hands on folks, I haven't thrown drinks, snatched wigs, none of that shit. And with
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Definitely.
Exactly. So we watched that episode and see actually why did I respond. He physically grabbed me. Y'all could see it because how it was cut. But he grabbed, and you can see him grabbing folks, throwing them in. You don't do that.
He was pissed. He was pissed. I seen he was pissed. So and he was real. I ain't never seen Jeremy like that before.
Yeah. So to answer your second question, in the essence, like I said, when you're in a situation and a person says y'all, if you're standing in a group of friends and this new person walks up and say, I do this to y'all, et cetera, wouldn't you feel like, okay, you're talking to me too? Because it's only three of us.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question, because I feel like you dipping in the King Pain side. Jeremy the King Pain, because that's kind of how you react.
You're asking me about the times I responded. And that's what I responded. So I responded to Jeremy because he grabbed me. And I responded to King Pain because what he actually said.
Right.
Right.
And if they paid attention, most of the night, Rich was quiet most of the whole night. So to say that he was just angry the whole night, King Pain was going off all night. Andre was going off all night. everybody was going off all night. Rich was very much in the corner talking to me quiet most of the whole night. So to say that he was just angry for the whole thing, it's kind of absurd because he really was quiet most of the night.
Yeah, you gotta see the reason why.
That's the reason why I responded. I understand that, but that's what we see. We looking at that. We seeing it
so that's
that way.
But if you play it back, you can see that. You see the Jerry part, and you can see again what King Pain made. You gotta understand it. I want y'all to empathize and put yourself in my situation. I'm at a party, and this is being said to me. I don't know King Pain like that. We're not friends. He cut my hair once. That's it. That's like a social the girl doing your nails once. Just because the bitch do your nails don't mean that, hey, you gonna take her shit, like you gonna be disrespected by her.
All right, well, let me ask you a question real quick. Let me ask you a question. So do you feel like when you was being attacked by, like when Jeremy told you he called you a bitch, that was wrong. We saw that on camera.
I'm a grown man.
You got mad, you said get your people together. Correct. Was you just saying that because you was trying to get him to understand that you kicking people out the house, or you saying we're not gonna Jeremy was saying we're not gonna do no more walk-ups and shit. So he called you a bitch out of just out of misconduct and shit. Just he called you a bitch, a random bitch, because he was mad at everybody else walking out of his apartment.
But do you think that's okay to just call somebody a random bitch?
So yeah, again, but your question was, regarding this topic, what about my response or something?
So you gotta excuse me because, like, I've been enjoying this show. Okay, I've been enjoying this show. It's so good, and I waited 7 days for this motherfucker to come back. Okay, 7 days now. I'm trying to get my questions together. Like you said, get your people together. I'm trying to get my questions together.
Take your time. Go ahead. What's your question?
So I just want to make sure, like, when in reference to King Pain, like, I'm still confused about what was that all about.
Again, like I said, it was his remark about saying I'll sue any one of y'all bitches. And again, when you're saying y'all, you're referring
if you did something though. But if you did something, Jim, excuse me, Rich, you haven't done anything. So why would you feel some type of way?
I haven't done anything, but also, baby, I'm not stupid. I saw what he did with Andre, so I'm not gonna trust a snake. I keep my grass cut short for fucking serpents, baby. I'm not new to this world. So if you're doing something that your activity I feel like is foul, baby, I can't get jiggy with that. How can y'all be like, oh yeah, that's cool.
That's Andre. That ain't you. That's Andre though. That ain't you though.
Yeah, and I understand that, but that's an untrustworthy type of trait. I look stupid. I'm a street smart ass nigga. I look stupid trusting a nigga that fucked over somebody just quick. He don't know me from a can of paint. So he don't got no loyalty to me.
And you don't know him either. I'm not trying to be like pro King Pain. I like both of y'all. I love the show.
But sweetheart, tell the truth. He don't know me either. So if he had to fuck over me, he'll fuck over me. It's like the last person to get hired for a business. If they gotta make cuts, they'll make cuts. And he had no problem speaking in his little quiet ass confessional about what he was gonna do. But wait,
because you're new to the show. Let me say this real quick. I feel like, because I have that same fiery ass energy. Like sometimes I just go off and I don't really, when I get real mad at somebody, sometimes I'll do the same thing. I've never been on camera like you before. So I got to give all of y'all credit because y'all are on TV. Y'all are on TV, like being real. I've never gone to that extent, which is why I really am not on camera right now. Okay? Because you have to be cute and you got to be all these things to be, and you got to have your whole dialogue together.
Right. That's it.
But
so you see my good, bad, ugly.
That night, I mean, that night was a lot. Like we got so much more episodes to unwrap. That night was just a lot. It was a mess. Tensions were high. Everybody was mad. Everybody was drinking. Everybody was having a good old time. Like You know, so.
But everybody wasn't fucking just stupid either. Like
no,
the comments that were made, they were made. So that's all up to them.
And we're still not calling a thing. And I feel like it's gonna be, if you're on one team, you're just on one team. If you're on that team, you're just on that team. So let's move on in the episode.
No, and I thank you so much.
Yeah, we
thank you so much.
Your comment.
Yeah.
Let's move on in the episode.
Well, how the hell are y'all, people? How the hell are you?
How
are you? Well, y'all know the queen had to grace the motherfucking floor. If y'all don't know who I am, I'm Lady Monet, Queen of Reeds, the YouTube vlog. I've been watching y'all, you know, and I see the newbies is giving. My question is for Rich.
Yeah.
Rich, just because I want to know, just because he said y'all bitches or whoever he fucked over in the past, that has nothing to do with you. You shouldn't take that to the head with him and just jump up. It's like you was waiting for that. The way you was sitting, I'm not saying, because I like you too, don't get me wrong. It's like you was it was like if you was sitting and waiting on it. You can't sit and wait on it. You got to let it come authentically, and you didn't do that. And I felt like it was a moment type T to me, but I still love you and you're giving. You know what I'm saying? But doing that would make, like, it what he did to Andre, old dog mouth ass, doesn't make him do it to you. If he didn't do it to you, you shouldn't be your concern.
And that's
what
the
he
thing.
done to what he done to Andre, that's what he did. You know, when
And
girls don't pay for their business and their LLCs, that what happened, it gets snatched up. So
all right. And look, this is the thing. I wasn't defending Andre at all. Again, what you guys are seeing is a boiling point of the night. You know, there were other things going on. Right. So, like I said, I keep saying, like, a certain vantage point. These clips are cut.
People have been fussing and fighting all night.
Yeah, you don't see all of what's going on. You don't see his full attitude. So I get that you guys are looking at him like, oh yeah, he's our favorite, but y'all favorite is messy as fuck.
Right.
I mean, I know King Pain give off messy teas. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
I'm
not a biased girl. So
check out, sis. He comes in already with a bad attitude into the environment. The party's going good. They showed a flashback.
But how you know that attitude was for you?
Yeah, but the thing about it, I'm going to say it again. If you put yourself in my situation, you're standing there with 3 other people, and that statement is made. And like I said, my grandfather, he raised a real nigga. I don't know how other men respond. I don't know any men other than pussy.
I'm a hood bitch too. You know,
correct. So the bitch say, like, I'll punch any of you bitches. I bet you'll be like, bitch, who you gonna punch? Yes,
if I know if my problem not with her, I'm not gonna sit up there. I'm not gonna get affected by that because I know
you don't know this bitch like that. She done your nails once.
Right.
She done your nails once. You see this bitch at a party and be like, I'll punch any of you hoes. That's what he said.
I mean, if she direct a finger. If you don't direct a finger and tell me, bitch, that you're gonna it's for any of you bitches. If you don't direct it to me, I'm not gonna respond.
Okay.
Now
I guess I'm different because I don't deal with the bully.
I mean, I understand because you're a man and that's how you roll. That's your thing.
You're not gonna roll up. Like, for real, if I'm out with you, you think if I'm a nigga walk up and say, oh yeah, fuck all these hoes, I'm gonna sit on the side like, well, he ain't say nothing to me. I'm a real ass nigga.
Yeah, it's the way you jumped up so quickly and made like
I check niggas. You're right.
I mean, and that's I check bitches and niggas too. You know, I feel you.
So then with that disrespectful shit. So keep that y'all and point out who you got beef with. Say I sue.
Yeah, I would have never took it that serious because he didn't direct
over there.
Well, I can understand that. Period. I can understand it, but
I represent from Louisiana. Always been from the fucking bottom, and I'm gonna own it. The grease.
Well, you is fine now. You is fine. That masculinity does turn a girl on, but anyway, Nicole, my question is for you, Nicole. Girl, how did you feel when William the fattest jumped up in your face, girl, up there built like a double scoop ice cream?
I honestly didn't feel no way. I thought it was a joke. Like I looked.
Girl, mama jumped. Girl, she didn't jump up and she jumped up and oink oink. Girl, mama.
Yeah, like I looked at him like a joke that whole night. Like, so when he stepped in the room, he was a joke. When he did that, he was a joke. As y'all see, I kept it cute for a long time because I'm like, is this man really talking to me? You know what I mean? And he did it when I was.
Well, I guess he felt like he was better than you, girl.
Right. People keep talking about men this, men that, but that other man, honey, I don't have no problem with King Pain, so I'm not saying it like that. But that other man let this man jump up in my face and said nothing.
Okay, I can totally understand that, but So do you think she was doing it aggressively, or you think she was doing it because of the cameras? Because we
it was
know.
giving me a moment for the cameras, and that's why I did not give him what he wanted, because it was giving me a moment for the cameras.
Well, I guess Mama probably was mad because your body built better than hers, and she paid all that money.
Then I'm watching his confessionals, and and she talking about my good friend Jayla. I'm like, I didn't say nothing, and he was like, is she mad because my friend Jayla's body is bomb? And I'm like, girl, I don't know her, so I don't know what her body look like.
Okay, I want to say this about Jayla. I just see it for her this season. They need to cut her short. It's just short for me. If she went and got surgery, I hope it's a BBL.
You said it.
So this is the thing. This is the thing that I don't understand with this community and these girls. It's always a challenge, or it always I'm better than the next bitch. That's why I didn't like Andre, because he gave I'm better than the next bitch. But your bitch bought your LLC for right from up under your big ass nose. Then you got William the Baddest up here and invested all this money to put in her body to look the same. So. This is what I'm saying. Y'all do y'all thing. Keep doing your shit. Y'all keep standing out. This y'all first season. So y'all have to pop in and give that motherfucker, give it, or let it come rich, let it come authentically, okay?
Oh, it always do. That's how the forever part. That's why y'all seeing what y'all see. Like,
y'all, and I ain't want to take up too much time, but y'all do
Thank you.
Thing.
Somebody said in the comments, Nicole, you run your mouth and no one can defend themselves. I mean, I don't really be running my mouth. I just say what's funny, honey. If it's funny, I'm going to say it and I'm going to laugh. Did y'all laugh when I called him Malibu's Most Wanted? If you laugh, shut up. If you didn't think it was funny, be quiet.
And somebody said, I think we need a class on masculinity. Well, again,
welcome to the live. We got a new friend.
Something valuable with your
Hello,
life.
beautiful people.
How do you say your name?
It's Angela Rae.
Oh, Angela Rae. Welcome. How's it going, boo?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
We're awesome, enjoying our vacation, sipping.
Hey, I see y'all on vacation. I had to give you a drink because y'all wanted me to have one too.
You see us.
Period. Hey. And the ones up above your head.
It's above me.
But I had my question is for Nicole specifically.
Okay, boom. I got the answer. You got
actually got two of them. If I can get them quickly. First one, when it comes to the show and the things you talk about, is it possible? Or is it just a thing because you do not know these people that you chose not to talk about anything outside of things that have happened? Because the reality is what we see on the show, every single scene you talk about this green, ugly ass hoodie.
Hold on. Yes, it is. I try not to talk about things that I haven't said in the scenes. I try not to drag nobody. I didn't call the hoodie ugly. You said that.
I did 100%.
Right, I said it was green. So my thing is like this. Because I feel like I don't know these people, it's not okay for me to drag things that I have not said to them. You see what I'm saying? Yes. So in my mind, there's a lot of things that I could say, but I'm just keeping it surface because I'm just like, well, he wore a green sweatshirt. So if you ask me about him, all I'm gonna say is he wore the wrong thing to my party. So that's why I'm gonna keep dragging it. You know what I mean? I think that people are taking it out of context. We never have actual in-depth conversation. Have y'all seen me and him had an in-depth conversation and it got chopped down to 2 seconds of me saying, let's have a baby? Like, we literally talked about relationships. Yeah. We talked about past relationships. We talked real estate. We talked about our homes. We talked about things of that nature. But we never get to talk about real things on the show. So they keep chopping it down to the messy stuff.
We don't control the edit.
Right. And that's completely understandable. Like I said, I watch a lot of reality TV. I know there's things that happen behind the scenes that we don't get to see. Right. So sometimes we have to we can only comment on the things that we see on the show.
Right.
Right. The other side of that though, Nicole, you say you want to talk about business, whatever. I'm a new drag queen. I work on wigs. I'm learning how. What's one tip you have for everybody who does something with wigs?
So, for people that work on wigs,
he represent Baton Rouge. Fuck yeah!
Let me the tip that I would give everybody that works on wigs, I would say just make sure that the quality is there. You know what I mean? Like, make sure the best thing to do when it comes to wigs is purchase quality hair. The hair will determine the wig. It can be put together terribly, but if it is that the hair is quality, it's still going to look amazing when you see it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it doesn't, the construction of it might not be the best, but you're going to look at the hair and be like, oh, it's shiny.
So strong, Nicole.
I need one of them strong drinks. Hold on. Pass it to the
so that's my thing. And follow me on Instagram at Nicole Rae here and DM me, ask me any questions. I'm actually coming out with a wig line. Well, it's in production right now, but we're coming out with a wig line right now.
If I keep drinking, I'm gonna come out with a wig line.
So DM me. I'm honestly here to answer any business questions. I love to talk about business things. We just don't get the opportunity to talk about it.
This is real Beijing.
Yeah, I love both of y'all. I think y'all are both doing y'all thing. Nicole, our humor is very similar, so I don't think you be dragging girls. I think you be just trying to have a good time, and you like to just make the funniest when they be out and blatant.
Yeah, it be surface stuff, y'all. I ain't never called nobody ugly. I ain't never said nothing was cheap.
Look at
I
last
never
season.
said,
I didn't throw no drink at nobody.
I was gonna say, for all the things you have said, Nicole, you still ain't said nothing as bad as what we got at that very first sit down.
Hello,
exactly.
I ain't called nobody Missy Elliott. I ain't called nobody Akon. I ain't said nobody
Black.
Like, I ain't said none of that. I ain't said nothing about people not making money. People keep acting like I'm classist, but I don't talk about these people's money. I don't know how much money they got. All I know is what I do. They keep acting like I'm just I'm above everybody. You gotta get you some Nicole Rae here, honey. Hello?
I know, this is Florida.
Place your orders. DM me, guys, if you want some Nicole Rae. This is the water wave, guys. If you would like to purchase some Nicole Rae hair, honey, DM me. You would. I gotta get you a bonnet. This is a Nicole Rae hair bonnet. Period. You need that.
You want like he's fucked up. Fuck yeah, I'm fucked up.
You need that.
What y'all expect me to be like?
Let's get somebody else on here. Where's everybody at? Is Rich drunk? Okay, I want to hear more from Nicole and her business. Thank you. Hit me up, y'all. Y'all can hear some more. I can't control what they show y'all.
Me either. They call edits.
I don't control what they show y'all. I work every single day. So let's get back to the episode.
My new album coming out.
Oh, it is. Period. Let's get back to
commercial
the episode.
break coming out in the fall.
I can't give him no more, y'all. We shouldn't have been on vacation. Let's get back to the episode. So in the episode, we see Jeremy, Hershii, and King Pain sit down, and that's when Jeremy was like, Nicole was giving a lot, and I didn't. Did y'all hear me say something? Because I didn't hear.
Rich Bomb.
Who? Oh, okay. See, the thing about it is, my voice has a lot of power, okay? And you got to be careful who you give your energy to. A lot of these girls are clout chasers. A lot of them are not doing shit.
Yeah.
A lot of them ain't been nowhere, ain't done nothing. You can't Google them hoes, you can't find them hoes nowhere. The official King Pain is on all platforms. I'm just tired of giving bitches a seat at the table. It came out of nowhere.
Broke Bomb got in my face for either one or two reasons, okay? Either he's clout chasing or Andre sent him. Because I don't know who this girl is.
And then even with Miss Nicole, like her issue with Jayla, like I asked her, I said, girl, do you know Jayla?
Yeah.
She said no, but she was supposed to come to my party, but she didn't show up, and she was supposed to come here, so she didn't show up. So she's out. I said, I said, she out of what? I said, what group are you in? She said, she out of this. I said, what group you in?
I think Nicole's behavior so far has been a little iffy to me. I don't know. It's still very fresh. I try to give you the benefit of the doubt, mamas. But the whole situation with Jayla, I don't know where that's stemming from. And the Nicole that I know is the businesswoman, the mogul, the professional. And I'm not seeing that just yet. I'm seeing messy, drama, shady, and looking for attention.
I don't think nothing was messy.
Okay,
let me address my brokenness first. As again, I invited the guests to my house at the pool. Y'all will see that later. I'm not the person who has an apartment who partitions their living room and kitchen with a sheet. And I grew up in the ghetto. That's some ghetto ass shit. FYI, that's King Pain's place. So what he needs to worry about is paying his half of the motherfucking rent. Because he said that and shit on the show. I'm just speaking all facts. Y'all come into my home, my house. Yeah, and I'm not trying to shout out. It's just facts. It's just fucking facts. And y'all going to his apartment, which he's paying rent. There's no value, in apartments. And obviously he doesn't have enough money to buy in California. If you don't know much about California real estate, buying California real estate is like buying a business, okay? So, no, the houses aren't cheap. Right now, houses go for about $700, $800 just starting off. So come with your money. But I'm the broke one, and I've been in my house for 7+ years. Thank you. My degrees played lovely for that. My RN, ICU, and again, throwing up those 2 degrees because I hold it down for the black motherfucking people. That's what we do. So if you don't like my money and my assets, go fuck yourself.
Okay, to respond to that, my questioning for King Pain when he came into the home was because I heard such negative things about Jayla and him via Andre at my home. And so he's coming and telling me this is his friend. And I'm like, well, this is not what these people are telling me. Like, these people are telling me, like, they're her friend. Like, you know what I mean? Andre is making it like me and Jayla are cool. Like, you know, this and this and that. But they're still talking shit about her. So I'm just like, this is your friend. So in my mind, really, when I said, is this your friend? I'm like, bruh, like, she been talking with these people. He himself called her the ops and talking to the ops. So I was very confused by that. So that's what that was. Other than that, all I said was the girl never comes to nothing. That's all I said, y'all. That's not messy at all. Like, bitch, I mean, it's a show. What else are we going to say? What else am I going to say? I don't know her. You are absolutely right. I never said she was ugly. I never said she was broke. I never said she was not talented. I never said she wasn't a part of the situation. I never said any of these things. All I said was, let's stop talking about this girl who continues to not show up for things. That's all I said. So as far as me being messy and not being the business mogul, let me know when we had a business conversation, y'all. That was the first time. Jeremy is my friend. I'm not going to take away from that. Me and Jeremy have been known each other for years. So yes, he does know me to be all these things. But this was the first scene we had ever shot together. So I'm like, bitch, you invited me to this whole messy ass party. This whole party is messy. Like, I don't sit around with my friends and talk about this dumb shit. We don't do that.
Somebody said millionaires and billionaires rent more than they buy. Well, show me what you have. Because, yeah. I want to see it. I want to see y'all talking about the couch.
You the only one talking about Jayla. I never bring Jayla up. If y'all pay attention to the scenes, because y'all love to pick and choose what y'all want to pay attention to. Andre called Jayla. I didn't call her.
How am I not making any sense? What do y'all slow? What do y'all slow? I'm responding to.
All I said was, hey, she invited someone on the party. She didn't come. Andre and messy ass called her after the event. Like, make it make sense.
I know y'all need to follow these accolades today going on the airport. 2 degrees, right in.
You know, people are in a heated type of, mindset, or mad, even though you might feel like it's mad for some reason. I can't talk about them. I'm talking about myself. Right. I'm glad that we got past this. I didn't mean to bring it up to make you feel some type of way.
No, it's not.
I know it's a touchy situation.
It's so touchy.
Because if somebody did that to me,
like,
I know if somebody did that shit to me, like, to try to watch me fail, you did that much. Like, I understand where you're coming from. Last time I spoke to King, I told him, like, it's a new year, man. Like, let's try to get, like, past this. You guys are two beautiful black men that can really do great things together.
Am I the only one that thinks it's weird that now these two are the best bosom buddies? Am I the only one that thinks that's weird? Like, are we forgetting she was the one that presented the LLC at the reunion? Am I the only American human person that thinks it's slightly weird that she's up here like, you and King Payne should be bosom buddies because me and you are bosom buddies after I'm the one that was like, I did something messy.
Somebody asked me how do I live in the hood.
The people are hilarious.
How are you rich if you live in the hood? Look up houses in Long Beach. A 3-bedroom, 1 bath with a pool. Look it up and see what you can find. Let me know what it's going for. Just go ahead, knock yourselves out.
I'm still waiting for somebody said, but I'm the only one that said something negative. What did I say that was negative? I said she didn't show up. Is that negative or is that calling a thing a thing? That's like saying, oh my God, you're short. That's not a negative comment. If you're short, you're short. I'm 5'9.5". If I say somebody that's 5'2" is short, they're short. That's not. Rich is shorter than me. Is that a negative comment, Rich?
No.
You're shorter than me.
Because I got a big dick.
You're shorter than me. Like, that's not a negative.
I got good credit, big dick. I can cook. I'm charismatic.
I'm so confused.
Multi-degree, Air Force. Oh, you want to move to California? Get a house with a pool and get a
With Kehoe. When did I call her broke? Please pull up the scene.
People call us broke.
And Diana was in the thing. Please pull up the moment where I called her broke.
You in your house? Your business?
Right. Like, please pull up the point where I called her broke. Y'all reaching a lot. Okay, back to the episode. Boom. Yeah. Let's go. So after that, what we just saw right now, Andre and Jayla sitting down, which seems to me still seems to be a little bit messy. I'm going to just call a thing, honey. If somebody buys my business and or contributes to buying my business, we're not ever going to be friends again.
Exactly. What kind of shit?
We're
you
never
know with your
gonna be friends again.
That is no question. People are like, why?
We're going to be friends again.
No. Me and her cannot be friends again.
Never.
Y'all are tripping. What are y'all smoking back at home? Look, y'all need to chill out.
Never going to be friends.
Y'all need to chill out. Y'all be
we're never going to be
with
friends, guys. Just saying, we're never going to be friends. Ever, never.
We could cross
Dollar Tree reference it. First of all, I go to the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree. The reference to Dollar Tree. The reference to Dollar Tree wasn't a
my family fuck with Family Dollar. Don't do it. We fuck with it outside.
Yeah, the reference to Dollar Tree wasn't a calling nobody broke. I go to the Dollar Tree. Like, that's not, y'all
That
are
was just
reaching.
a location.
I go to Walmart. I go to the Dollar Tree. I go to Ross Day. I go
shop
to
at the
Home
99
Goods.
cents
I stop at the 99 cents store all the
store.
time. Like, that's y'all reaching. I just said it looked like the dollar store.
Shit,
Anyway, so moving right along, let's go to, so then we move on to Rich's game night at Rich's house. I actually had an awesome time at your game night, friend.
Yeah,
it was very peaceful. We talked about things.
Yeah, there was no arguments like that. You know, we had discussions. What y'all saw was like, again, discussions from amongst the crowd. But as you can tell, no one got crazy. No one.
Nobody got crazy.
I didn't flip out because again, I have no reason to flip out because it was a cool environment. So I made some good ass food. I wish I could have been there. Fucking plate. The stuffed chicken.
The stuffed chicken was amazing. Everything was bomb.
Good food. Good.
We had good food. We had good drinks. We talked about everything. And you guys be like, oh, they're still talking about this. Like, it's a show, guys. Like, y'all want us to talk about what happened on the episode, so we have to talk about it. But we literally went there to talk about the cash trip.
Why man? We shop at the Dollar Tree. Yes.
We went there to talk about the cash trip. They cut a lot of that stuff out. I saw comments talking about me saying I was sleeping in a room with the boys. I like boys. I don't want to sleep in a room with no girls. Like, bitch, put me in a room with Rich. Put me in a room with Poetiik. Put me in a room with, well, not every man. Jeremy. I could lay in a room with Jeremy.
Poetiik. I promise you. I forgot to give my brother Poetiik a plate. Yes, what his plate was. I swear, next time, I got you. It was a full spread, bro.
Yeah, put me in a room with the boys. Like, y'all can have all that. I don't want a room with no chicks. I just don't need to do that. Like, I would either like to be in a room by myself, or I would like to lay next to a man with a nice body. Like, if we got to be on a trip and we got to be there, like,
what's so good credit you did? You know,
hello.
I could invite you to my house with no roommates.
Right. I was already trying to get pregnant by him, but now we're brother and sister.
I can call you over with no roommates. I don't got no roommates. You come into my house and get butt ass naked. So yeah.
So that was the thing, guys. So I mean, Nicole, I want a bonnet. Okay, hit me up for a bonnet, y'all. Hey, these bonnets is it right here. Y'all better put
I know, I did. These
bonnets is it. Well, these bonnets is it. Y'all better quit playing. These are Nicole right here bonnets.
I am a model of the bonnet.
He's the model of the bonnet.
You know, model for y'all.
So we were talking about what happened the night. It was literally like had only been like a week or two. So we were recapping what happened because that night was a lot. You know what I mean? Jeremy was on 1,000. Everybody was on 1,000. The night was just a lot. So we were recapping that. Me and William did make up at the episode. You guys didn't get to see that part, but I still thought it was weird. I was just addressing with Jeremy the fact that I thought it was weird. So Jeremy being like, well, I watched him and Nicole make up. I was just addressing the fact that I thought it was weird. Like, we keep talking about the night. So I'm just addressing the weird moments for me. That was the only weird moment for me. So other than that night, bitch, I was just here to be the peacemaker. Other than that, like, what to say? I feel like Nicole and Jayla have no problem. We don't. I don't have no problem with that girl. And that's the funny thing. Take that bonnet, put over.
Don't put it over her face. I don't know why.
And we don't, you guys. Like, that's the thing. You guys keep seeing men. You keep seeing Andre and
none of y'all got a 401k. That's a lie. That's a fib. That's 10 years of experience. I see experience before, but decided to go on this crazy ass shit. So yeah.
They so mad. Nicole actually has something. Yeah, Jayla has done it to Nicole. Nobody hasn't done anything to anybody. Gay son, hit me up. Let's talk about it. Let me give you an interview. Absolutely. Because I hope you grown and can like take care of yourself. I can give you mentorship because I don't have no time to make sure you need a babysitter. I'm just being funny. But yeah, no, we don't have an issue. That's the thing. I have no issues with this girl. I don't know her. I've never met her. And I continuously say, stop talking about her. Y'all not saying nothing about these people that keep bringing her up every single scene. Why do we keep bringing people up that's not here? That's like me bringing up my best friend. She wasn't at that mixer. Why I'm talking about her? She not here right now. Why I'm gonna talk about her? When you talk about someone who's not in the moment, you leave it open for other people to talk about them. So I was just like, let's not talk about it.
It's just fact. It's just fact.
We all have jobs, sir, so they have one. Okay.
Where we at with these comments?
Rich in this bonnet is
yes,
everything. Thank you, Distributor.
I'm mobbing. That's what you do for your friends. You put all your fucking friends. See, that's the difference. That's the difference.
Yeah,
I have no problem with you. Surely, yes. Yep. Eat it up.
He's supporting. What else is going on? Let me see. Can you say anything positive about Jayla? She has a really nice voice. She does. She has a really nice voice. I've heard her sing. You guys will see it later on in the season. She has a really nice voice. I haven't said nothing negative about her. But if you wanted me to say something positive, she has a really nice voice. You guys will see it. Like, I can't wait for you guys to see the rest of the season. Like, she has a really nice voice, and I'll stand on that. 1,000%. Who else wants to come up here and talk? Let's go. Yeah, but my last 2 attempts were with white. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I just read the last comment, y'all. I'm so sorry. How does the bonnet feel? They said.
You know, on some real shit, like I like the silkiness on the outside. Now my hair feels like smooth. I have like a similar one at home, but it's not like a bonnet. It's like a cap thing to catch my dreads. But yeah, the shit feels smooth, not too tight. I'm keeping the G. How you doing?
Tosh, it's okay. No worries. I'll be good. Better get the promotion on. Right, the promotion is on. Y'all better buy the bonnets because y'all keep acting like, you know, we don't talk about business stuff. So here's the thing. These are the bonnets.
And again, more music on today. What am I chasing? Music.
Oh, we got somebody new. Hello. Welcome.
Hey, y'all.
Hello, I have a question.
What up?
We got the answer.
Okay, so I wanted to know, why didn't anyone hold André accountable for his actions that night, since y'all want to put everything on?
I'm sorry, Soulja, can you speak up, please? We can't hear you.
You said, why didn't anybody hold André accountable for his actions that night?
Yes.
So in my defense, I did. You guys didn't get to see it. Like, we had a lot of private conversations, but I was pulling André to the side, and I'm like, you're still turning up. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, friend, you cannot continue to act out of character, because as soon as he came in, your attitude changed to be negative. You know what I mean? So my thing is like this. If it is that you and him don't like each other, we understand you guys don't like each other, but why, as soon as he comes in, are you on 1,000? Now you're being negative. You weren't acting this way before. So be the same person. I like people that be the same. Y'all talk about me, but I say the same shit to the people every day. If I feel like you wear that green sweatshirt, I'm going to say it every time I see you. So for me, I did say something to him. I was like, hey, you know, like, you were being cool before he got here. Like, why are you allowing him in his presence to turn you up like this? So I did call him out on that.
You know what I'm saying now?
Give you a commercial. Like,
you can't. You're in there.
They mad. Well,
Y'all think King Pain owed him an apology? It was their wrong for him to purchase it, but you can't be screaming business, business, business. I work with the best. I do the best, and then you didn't even buy an LLC for your own business.
Do I think he owes him an apology? No. Talking about King Pain. Honestly, for me, and this is just my God's honest opinion, do I think that an apology will solve that? Hell to the no. So you might as well keep your apology. I don't think that there's any space where these two will come back from that situation. So I don't feel like an apology is necessary. I feel like they need to agree to just coexist in this friend circle, because I don't feel like there's no coming back for that, for me at least.
That's all I have for you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling in and watching.
Is this caller living in a sewer? Rich Bomb, can she move in with you in your big house? Blah, blah, blah. No, because André wouldn't have said anything. Nicole, are we going to meet your family or stylist in your salon? You will meet certain people in my family. You know, like I said, I don't have no control of what they film. I don't really have a big family. I'm an only child, so you'll meet my mother. I don't have any siblings. I don't have nieces and nephews. I have cousins and I have a grandmother.
I have 2 sisters, so my mom had enough women, so hey.
Right.
Now you got me.
But you will meet some of the people from my salon. You will meet my mom and things of that nature. So other than that, I don't have a big family. Hello, hi. Oh yeah. Lord. Let's go. Come on.
Girl, I ain't got nothing for you. You already know how I feel.
I already know. Let's go. What's up?
My answer is, or comment is to Rich.
Mm-hmm.
Why do people assume that you're just on 10? Because I feel like you're a teddy bear that's just misunderstood. It's people like that sitting beside you are the ones that you gotta watch.
You know what? I think it's because it's so easy to look at me and judge me a book by its cover. You know, like I said, people are not looking at the full factors which are happening within the situation. They just want to have a knee-jerk response. You know, so, and the fact is that we have a lack of masculine gay men on the show. So when you see someone pop off, like for real, I'm not fabricating anything. I'm not looking for a moment. This is just the nigga my family raised. And that's just as G as it's gonna get. I don't tolerate bullshit. I don't take bullshit. Yeah, I use my aggression for the military. Yeah, I channel my shit. I got sought after my shit. So I'm a real nigga and they're not used to that. They want everybody to be soft. They want everybody to be the home girl, the makeup artist and shit like that. I made difference, you know, and that's just the bottom line. That's the reason why I actually even came on this platform to show them something different, you know. But yeah, you know, it's
Rich. The people want to know if you'll collaborate with King Pain.
Would I collaborate with King Pain? At this point in time, it's not a good business decision. Just keeping it G. Let him work on himself, and if we ever cross that bridge, it's whatever. I want y'all to understand something. It's no major beef with any of these other co-cast members, you know, because if it ever comes to that, they can always, they know how to reach me, though. They know how to find me. But again, like, I'm on my shit. But yeah, they ain't no fucking, I can care less. Let them all talk in circles. That's what I'm doing.
So Nicole, I do have
Yes.
a question for you.
What's going on, boo? What's the question?
You claim that you never say anything about Jayla, but
2 science degrees. Somebody asked what degree.
if my memory serves me correctly, that scene on the couch was you explaining yourself about how your feelings were about Jayla. So, is it something?
Wait, what scene was it? I'm sorry. Let's run it back.
The scene on the couch.
At Rich's house?
Yeah.
Okay.
And once again, it's Jayla. Is it something that we have not seen? Because at this point, it's making you look like the delusional one.
So here's the thing. If it is that I'm the only one that shows up to do my job and they keep asking me about her, would you like me to sit there in silence?
It's best for you to do that at some point.
Okay, that's fine then. From here on out, guys, I will sit in the scene because I show up to work. I show up everywhere they ask me to be, as busy as I am.
Some G shit.
Right.
Like, the wrong person. You hired for a job to be yourself, and you will sit in silence as people like, you know, say whatever, just respect you.
But it makes her seem pressed.
What's up?
But how does it make me seem pressed? You have to understand, I don't come up with the stuff that we talk about. Did I bring her up or did Jeremy bring her up in the conversation? It's about who starts the conversation. If I don't start the conversation and I'm asked a question, I have to answer the question honestly. Y'all are so used to people being fake on these shows. The fake friendship between Andre and Jayla, I don't do that fake stuff.
And do you think it's kind of weird when if you had a business and somebody pitched in on your business and now they're trying to be friends with you, you wouldn't like
best friends.
I know you wouldn't feel eerie because
best
of that?
friends, like best
I
friends.
do think
Now
it's
they're
weird.
best friends, not
I
just
do
friends.
think it's
They're
weird,
best friends.
however-
But the person that you teamed up with to buy the business, you haven't talked to him, and he's sitting over here
How do
saying
you
that
know
you're
that?
over here chatting
How
with
do
the
you
ops.
know that though? How do you know
What?
that? How do you know
Because
that?
King Payne said it. Are you watching the same show I'm watching?
That King Payne is also a messy person too.
Okay, and that's fine then. That's totally fine.
Somebody asked me, why aren't you married or booed up rich? Actually, I've been engaged several times. 2 for the sake of the show, I've been married.
I'm not gonna be fake, Nicole. You was
She doesn't live in
My
California.
thing is,
Thank you, Jordan. Why are you show that
I agree that going to someone's event and having a +1 and not showing up is a reason.
Yeah, I was a +1.
Thank you for
Now,
sharing and good night.
It's almost over.
Right, Jeremy said, I agree that going to someone's event and inviting a +1 is a no. So where am I wrong at? Because that's what I'm saying.
Haven't you
they
brought
calling
that
it?
since
Say,
we
you're a
first
mean
seen
girl,
you in
I'm
the
a
first
bully.
place?
I'm a mean. That's fine. If I'm a mean girl, it is what it is. If I'm a mean girl, I'll be that. Somebody
And I'm a
gotta
bully.
be.
I'm going to slap you.
Somebody gotta be. Y'all keep tuning in every week. I'm a mean girl. Okay. I ain't said nothing mean. I ain't said nothing mean yet. But we got
But you
somebody
know
else.
what?
What's
But
up?
I'm coming out.
Hello,
Right.
can you hear me?
I got bonnets for sale if y'all want one. But I'm a mean girl.
I know that much.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
What's up, girl?
What's good? Okay, so I have a question. I feel like everyone's probably asking me the same question at Nicole. But before I do start off, because no one has done this, I just want to say you're sickening. And when
Thank you.
You are. And I just want to say, when I first seen you, I'm like, she's going to eat. Like, she's going to do it. And then I got disappointed because I felt like, I feel like what left people a bad taste for you is without meeting Jayla first, it was like, I don't know. I don't know if it was editing because it just kind of like seemed like you were bringing her up first and just so pressed about her not showing up. And there was like so much animosity behind it. And I was like so confused. And I was like, I was rooting for like y'all two to kind of like be friends.
I mean, I'm sure everybody was rooting for it, but you have to show up for us to be friends. Let me ask you something, friend. If it is that you invite me, Nicole Rae, to your event, and I say, okay, I'm going to come to your event, and then I invite another friend, but then I decide at the last minute I'm not going to come, but the other person still comes, are you going to be okay with that? If I don't text you, call you, send a smoke signal, and say they're not going to come? Is that okay in real life? In proper etiquette, is that okay?
No, I understand that. So when she DM'd you about not showing up, that was after the fact?
It was a week later.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's my thing. My thing is like, it was a week later. Girl, you found me on Instagram. If you could find me after the fact, you could have found me before the fact. That's my only point. And the thing is, I didn't bring her up. I didn't know this lady. I didn't know her name. First of all, let's rewind it back. The first thing Hershii told me was Jayla's super cool, but don't give her too much liquor. That I didn't say that about her. He did.
Mm-hmm. Because I feel like, because what I was going through my head, and I feel like a lot of people watching was like you're sickening. Like, you're doing the thing with the hair. You look so good. Like, you're eating. So I'm like, she's gonna bring something to the table. She's doing it for the girls. So it's like, to hear, I guess, like I said, I don't know if it's editing or like how you say people will bring her up. It's like always you talking about her, and it's like she can be seeing you doing something else, like talking about your business, stuff like that. I get it. It's a show. We have to have the drama and stuff like that.
Right. Well, they're not asking me about my business. They're sitting at this table and they're like, oh, you're Jayla's +1. I didn't say that, right? Andre said that, right?
Right.
I didn't say it. So you guys keep acting like it's me. You guys are hanging on the things that I'm saying because my presence, when I step in a scene, I am acknowledged. Y'all see me in the scene when I'm there because I'm a dominant presence like that. But I didn't ask nothing about that lady. I just said, oh my God, hi, who are you at my door looking naked and sexy? Andre was like, oh, you're Jayla's +1? I never said that. So everybody keeps bringing her up, and I said, oh, this is the girl who invited somebody but did not come. You guys are hanging on what I'm saying, but that still wasn't anything negative. I just said that's improper to me. And if you would like me to teach you some etiquette, I will. If you can't make it somewhere, hit me up beforehand and be like, oh my God, my friend Rich is going to be there. So we know. You guys have to put it in context. None of us have met Rich before.
Again,
no one
hey,
met him. No one at that table had met him. So now you put this man in an awkward position because he's a stranger showing up somewhere that you were supposed to be. You know these people.
And that's a different record. I don't pop up at folks' house.
Yeah, like, so you did wrong by him and by me. You see what I'm saying? But nobody is calling a thing a thing. Y'all are so mad because I said what everyone is thinking. No one knew Rich. You put this man in the lion's den. Nobody knows Rich. Now they mad at Rich because King Payne cut his hair because they got so much beef with King Payne. You see what I'm saying? Like, let's pay attention to the scenes, y'all.
That's true. I mean, that was like my whole thing, like when you first came on. But I think you are a beautiful addition to the show. I can't wait to see like how your storylines like plays out. Like, I'm definitely, so like I said, I still feel like you eat and like you bring something to the table.
I can't wait to see how it plays out too, sis. They can only show what they show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I go to work every single day. The Red Carpet Hair Studio is open 7 days out the week. I work about 4 of them days. So it ain't my fault if they don't want to show y'all what I got going on. I hosted a charity event. Y'all got to see 3 minutes of it.
Yeah.
The rest of you
see what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I'm saying.
And no shade, even though I gagged and I keyed a little bit, but you ain't have to do Miss Ian like that with the sweater. Like, you kept the green sweater.
I mean, the green.
If you
green of all colors. Like, who wears green?
I didn't say.
Who wears green?
If you had a theme party, sweetheart, and you put all your, again, your time, you thought about this. I think it's just, respectful.
Yeah, I worked hard for that.
I saw the invite. So, I mean, I dressed appropriately.
I worked hard for that party. Like, I put a lot of effort into that party, and it was for my friends. And I was gracious enough to allow them to invite the cast members. So the least, I would never show up to nobody. That was disrespectful. And no one is calling that disrespectful. I would never have shown up to them people's event like that. I would never do it. Just wouldn't do it, guys.
Thank you, Sin.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
I'm sorry. I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm back. Because first off, it's so sad that people just try to create this narrative of a girl coming into the group hating on the other girl in the group. It's like, get over that narrative. Like, everybody just wants to know where she's at. Where is she? That's just the question. Where in the world is Jaila Ja'Lone? I mean, hashtag.
Right. And let me ask you a question. Was y'all talking about the Flykingi eye last year? If I didn't say nothing about that green sweatshirt, honey, y'all wouldn't be talking about him this year.
No, not you.
Hashtag. But Nicole, who is your lapdog?
I guess they're talking about Tasha because I let her get on the live, and that's like I don't understand that. Like it's very interesting to me. Like Ian, like I don't. She's not a lapdog at all, baby. Like she's the whole pit bull of the situation. I'm the nice one. I'm the nice one, honey. Like
if you call me a bitch, I'm that bitch. All right, Todd.
Oh, I know for sure, but I just had to, I just wanted you to clear that up because I felt like, you didn't get any room enough to say anything, and that's Tasha, honey. We don't play about Tasha Banks.
So Lamar Smith said, but he was showing up for his job, and he showed up and ain't still accepted. I wasn't mean to that man. I fed him my food. I fed him my drinks. We had a great time. If you guys check his Instagram and my Instagram, we had a grand old time. I said something. You need a bonnet? Okay, hit me up, boo. I said something about the green sweatshirt and I moved on. I didn't drag that thing that night. We had a great time. Check his Instagram. He'll show you a video of us doing karaoke that night.
Karaoke.
We had a great time. Like they're acting as though I was just like, oh my God, this is terrible. Like,
Nicole,
go follow.
I have a
He
question
made
for you.
TikToks at my house. Like he had a great time that night. So y'all gotta ask him, did he feel disrespected? Y'all are coming at me because I said something about his sweatshirt, but that.
Watch the TikTok. Watch the TikTok. It was good.
Watch his TikTok. I didn't
do a TikTok in your house.
I have a question. Is there even not to say I don't want to be all in the business or whatever because I know you can't tell everything.
This after show is giving. Thanks, Nicole, Rich, and Chasing. Thank
I
you.
didn't hear your question.
What was the question, Tosh?
Yeah, like I said, I'm not trying to get all in the business or nothing, but is there ever like an episode where everybody gets together because it's like there's always somebody missing?
I know. And just to be real with you, coming on as a newbie, you would hope that there would be more togetherness. But again, when you have people putting off the camera saying sadistic things, saying deceitful things, behind your back, it does make it hard. We walked on this not knowing any of them. So I want you guys to really understand that, like, you walked into a new group and how you're greeted. We were greeted with a lot of bullshit, just to be real. We walked into a lot of bullshit. And since we are two grown adults that don't take bullshit, you're seeing just, I guess, how we fucking navigate. We're just not with the bullshit.
As far as the scene with everybody getting together, I can't confirm nor deny. We showed up when we were asked to show up.
Yeah.
That's all I know about.
Don't look for us all together just to keep you 100. I don't care to see everyone. Right now, I'm fully involved in my project. Just involved in my life. Like, that's how I've always been on my shit. If you need any questions, you go to my IG.
We did have a cash trip, guys, that's coming up. We talked about it a little bit at Richard's house. We all went to Palm Springs. The ones that showed up. So, like I said, there are moments where we try to all be together.
Build a bridge. So
that's crazy.
If it is that everybody shows up, then everybody shows up. If it is that everybody doesn't show up, hey, Poetic. If it is that everybody doesn't show up, they just don't show up. Like
Poetic, you stood me up. Poetic, you stood me up. Let me just say that. But Rich Bomb, I like your music. I wanted to say that your little listening session with Poetic was epic to me because I love the fact that you guys were just, sharing each other's traumas. And I'm glad that you're here right now because I thought that was a dope moment. Like grown men, just bonding. Some people thought it was like, okay, I hope it's not a trauma bonding. You're like, yeah, was like awesome, gay shit. But I didn't see that. I thought it was just like
getting to know one another.
Right. I felt like it was just two bros just vibing out, and it was dope to me. And then your music playing was dope, So I want you to, I want to give you that compliment. And I've been reaching out, so check your DM because I slid something in your DM because I wanted to talk about some music wise. It ain't nothing else. Nobody get no fucked up. Don't get it twisted.
Okay.
But music wise, I wanted to just conversate, So check your DM. But this was a turn up. I'm glad you guys turned this boring episode into a conversation because honestly, I do say this episode was one of the most boring episodes. And with all the drama going on, it still was boring. You know what I mean? I thought it was just, it could have been better.
Talking about my money's not going to save me every episode. When did I talk about some money? Do y'all know how much money I got?
But every episode, is going to be different and unique.
Y'all funny.
So, you know, we just have to kind of take them as they go. But thank you so much for viewing and watching.
What's up, Jay?
Nicole, Rich Bond, what's good, y'all?
Come on, ATL. Come on, ATL.
Shout out to the newbies. Y'all been holding it down. I will say that this season. Nicole, I know they are coming for you because they keep saying you bringing up Jayla, but I will say me watching it, unless I'm the delusional one, you only responded every time they bring her up.
Thank you for
And
calling us.
thank you for saying something, because no shade. If it wasn't for you coming with the shade, I feel like we would just have 5 episodes talking about LLC. So
hello.
I'm
It'd be very
thankful for
dry
that.
and very drab, honey. If I wasn't talking about this green sweatshirt, nobody would be laughing because nobody else told no jokes. I'm
Nicole,
here for the jokes.
You are, but I got a question. You called somebody Burger King tonight. Now, it's 2 kings on the show. Who was Burger King?
The Predator.
I was referring to the one that came to the party with the crown on. Now, I love King Pain, but in that moment, honey, I was just like, this is a Burger King crown. I was confused by this crown.
And a bomber jacket in every season. Did those come from Costco? Was this a family pack? A life savings pack? Like, give it up. Nobody's wearing that shit.
I was confused by the crown, y'all. Like, bitch, we at somebody's house. Just like I was confused by Williams' bodysuit. We came to this man's house. Like,
how you wearing a bomber jacket in the summer? Okay. A long one.
I'll drink to
Okay,
that.
so I'm confused on what season it is down there in LA.
Well, we started
y'all
off
got
like
coats,
in
y'all got
summer,
fur, y'all
the
got
fallish.
short
But
sets.
the winter, the
all
bomber
confused.
jackets don't really give a good indication. So
there goes. Oh, it's another bomber coat, y'all.
Yes.
He's sponsored.
Sponsored well.
He's sponsored by Bomber Coats.
All right, we found it.
Y'all know I can't do with y'all today, but I love both of y'all. Nicole, send me my invoice so I can get my bonnet.
Line. Like, no shade. Like, I think you should come out with a bomber coat line because you wear them all the time and people know you for that. So come out with the line. Jay Moore, you should team up with King Pain and design the bomber coats.
Jay Moore, if you do that.
Girl, did y'all not watch Chase in Atlanta? I'm not working with no other person.
No, Jay Moore, I'm need you to design something for me. Fuck that.
Jay, I mean, why? I'm just saying, if I wear something all the time, like I switch my outfits up all the time, but if I wear something all the time, guys, like I would come out with, I wear a bonnet to bed every single night, so I came out with a bonnet.
I bet you wear a bomber to bed too.
I literally wear a bonnet every single night. I don't play about messing my hair up. I don't play about these edges. I don't play about my hair not being moisturized. So, you know, but I'm just saying, like, that's a good business move. Like, people know him for that.
Okay, well, go ahead and drop the link or send me my invoice for my bonnet because now my hair done grew out. I need a bonnet. But
okay, boo.
Just want to come in here and tell y'all, hey, I love y'all. Talk to y'all later.
Girl, not last episode. What did I do wrong last episode, He-Ho? Even though I know that you're like a troll and it gives me troll vibes all the time, honey, that hair did not match. What hair did it match, sweetheart? What hair? I done gave y'all 20 hairdos in 4 episodes. Like, I'm a hairstylist, so I should give y'all different looks, right? I done gave y'all 20 hairdos in 4 episodes. My bun was bunning at Jeremy's house, okay? Period. My flatten was flattened at Rich's house, guys. Book y'all appointments, not with me, but with somebody from my staff. Oh God, they don't wanna see me. Hey. They just want to see me fall. Oh God, fuck 'em up, yeah I said. Don't you forget it. Oh God, they don't wanna see me fall. Oh God, they just want to see me. Oh God, fuck 'em up, yeah I said.
Yeah, I said it. Don't you forget it. I've been hated from the beginning, started last, but I'm winning. Aces keep playing for my dog, focus in it. Just watching over me, can I get a witness? I can hear you singing deep down in my spirit. Stop playing with me, pussy ass nigga.
You know, sweetheart, I'm gonna make a phone. Thanks for playing now.
Fuck you and the pussy niggas. If I have to, I'ma hit the block twice. I'ma murder everything in motherfucking sight. Stop playing with me, stop playing with your lies. I grew up in Baton Rouge 869, and I bet you did it.
And we just got a free concert.
Stop playing.
Twanna don't do be in these comment streets. I can't wait to interview Nicole and Rich. I honestly never seen this on Chasing.
Because we're original.
About
you haven't seen it.
We did talk about the episode, y'all. Like, if you just got here, we've been talking about the whole entire episode. And, you know, now it's almost time for us to go because we got to get back to having fun.
These lips, y'all not finna drive me. So my lips, Jack, fuck that. Yeah, I got asses.
Stand up, Nicole Rae. Which I stand up. I got my best on. You know, here's the thing, guys. So we talked about the episode. We had the We Just Met 2.0 mixer that was still just as messy as the first We Just Met mixer. We had the Jayla and Andre sit down. It's a weird friendship, but we're gonna keep rolling with it. We had the King Payne sit down with Hershii and Jeremy. We had Rich's game night, guys. Next week, what did they show was about to come on next week?
You know,
the food was bomb. And let me tell y'all something. This man right here can cook. That food was a bomb, honey. He was up in that kitchen. That stuff, chicken. What was that, like a sweet potato souffle or something?
Hey, Hershii. Hey, Hershii, come back. That was my sweet potato casserole. That
sweet potato casserole. That thing was hidden, honey. Okay.
The stuffed chicken.
The stuffed chicken.
You know.
Make sure y'all order a bonnet, y'all.
And make sure you check out my next album. Also, Straight Savage out. Be a hoe. On God. Bust down. Put it.
Oh, keep watching. Whether y'all like it or not, keep watching every week.
Yeah. And we'll appreciate everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't say play with that. Hey. Can I get up? Cheers.
Okay, cheers. Yeah, we did it. Oh, we're tonight, love you, Nicole. Thank
you. Next time on Chasing LA. Hello?
I pray that God keeps the fake niggas around me. Cause I've been trying to find me. They ain't never happy when I'm winning. They were all around me for the business.
When he gets up, where he goes straight to the body. Lazy pipe drink. That's part of the training part, yes? Yeah.
What's wrong? Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Did you need your juice?
I genuinely feel like there's. I genuinely wish she didn't do all of that.
High school shit at 40. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
And I am Compton, I am him. And I am